live. Yeah, let me get us on Instagram too. Hold on. 1 sec here. We're live though. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Give us 1 second here. Make sure we're on Instagram as well. Here we go.
Rolling up some beef and broccoli.
Oh shit. That's what's his name, right? AJ?
No. I know there's a strain called beef and broccoli, but I'm referring to what we were called beef and broccoli back in the day, which is sour diesel and piff mix in like one joint, not across, which is mixing the flour.
Right. Yeah. A little beef and a little broccoli.
Exactly. The reason that is because and that's specifically with the sour diesel having that very lime green type of color, right? And then you used to mix it with the Harlem Piff, which is brown, right? So it looked like beef and broccoli. The meat in the, yeah.
All right, hold on. I can't see right now. Oh, there we go. I put us on a different. Well, hopefully I got us on the Dark Star Live account instead of the other one, but hopefully everybody will be here. So we should be good. Yeah, welcome. Let me say shout out to everybody that's in here that's been waiting. What's up? Smokes a lot. What's good? Hola from the AZ, 70 days, 110 plus last year. Your genetics have been strong outside. Okay. There you are. Hey, Uncle Puffs, Uncle Chips, what's up? Shout out to all you guys. What's up, David? Let me just get caught up on this. Scott. What's up? Blowing trees, Tree 8. All right, shout out to everybody that's in here already. And yeah, this is the first Meet the Breeder, first Wednesday night really from the new house. You guys can't see it, but finally in the new house. Pretty happy, pretty stoked, man. Yeah. So, well, the event, we can start off with the event, man. The event was it was good to see you again, of course.
How did you see it? I know how went it from my point of view. How did you see the event?
I thought it was a hit. Okay, I was at the first one too. Or maybe it wasn't the first one, but I was at the one that was by the water, sort of along that little. It was a way smaller room. Brandon Russ was there, so Brandon was there.
That was a Dumbo. Yeah. That was last year. That was the second one.
That was the second one. Okay, so I think it was a huge upgrade. The room was big. I like that they had the second level there to be able to look down. I thought it was great. I love the event, and you had like the cast of all casts. You had Lucky Dog, JJ. Leo, of course, Uncle Juby. Bro, there was a lot of people there. Fang, there was a lot of big names.
Stone Ninja, High Italian with some good shit. 495. AJ was walking around.
AJ. Yeah.
Heads that haven't seen each other in like 15, 20 years. Like, yeah. There was a lot of dead heads in the room.
Yeah, exactly. It was funny. I walked in with my buddy, bro. And he's like, where should I go? And I'm like, go. I'm like, there's the deadhead right there. There you go. And I know JJ too, but Uncle Doobie was wearing the dead shirt. He was just right there. And but all of them, 495, got to meet them. Cool as hell. They had some fucking dank. Everybody brought their.
Did you taste that underdog?
Huh?
Did you taste the underdog?
The 495. Oh, the underdog. Yeah. I think that's what she showed me. She was really cool. That was the first time I met both those guys.
Okay.
So, yeah, met a lot of good people actually there. Met some people from Philly. These ladies from Philly, they were cool as hell. You know what I'm talking about?
She had the Philly cut. She came in. It was funny, right? So I just happened to be up front when they came in. And it's like, oh, blah blah, it's my, and she just started pulling out like this. It's like, look, don't judge me. This is old, but that shit goes quick. But this is the Philly cut. I was like, it smells like it. I was like, I'm not, grading you on the age like that too, but she's very excited. You don't see that too often, honestly. A lot of like, you don't see too many like old school female cultivators.
100%. You don't see many at all. And you really don't see many, like, I mean, to get on that topic, there's not many female breeders out there. It's crazy. Like, I've gone so far out of my way to do, like, we did a whole month, and we did it with Skunk Magazine, and we posted, we had so much feedback, but there was very few women breeders out there. Sort of blew my mind. I worked with a couple of them, Lovin', Canna Queen out of Florida, but few and far between. Few and far between.
Very true. I try to get cultivators and vendors like that, nurseries, and I'll find cultivators, but I don't find a lot of like female genetic companies or nurseries. I do find them working there though.
Yeah, we were just talking about you, Brandon. Your ears must have been ringing a little bit.
Yeah, he was trying to make it this year, but he couldn't. Scheduling conflict.
Yeah, I talked to him beforehand. I was hoping he was going to come. What's up? What's up? Chosen One. Hey, where were you at? Actually, Chosen One. I didn't see you up there.
He was there.
I met him. What? Did you not? Damn, I was there too, bro. Okay.
Yeah, he was there. He was there with a little crew. Yeah.
Did I not see? No, I didn't see him. Okay. Okay. Who were the ladies in the game? Yeah, Luna. Luna's one. I've had Luna come through to live. We've done a live with her. I mean, you have some people like Hannah Amanda, who is not a breeder, but she is out there in Massachusetts fucking doing her thing. Her company, she just came through to live. Well, she was in the we did a random live. She jumped in. This was just last week, and I just love what she's doing. So not Hannah Amanda, but whoever I just said out in Massachusetts. I think I misspoke. The hell's your name? It'll come to me. But there's some good female cultivators out there for sure.
Facts. 100%. 100%.
All right, what else do we got? So hey, I just want to start it out by saying, if you guys don't know who this is, I'm sure everybody does, but I just want to let him introduce himself again. Let everybody know, if you don't know already, which you should, who this is I'm on with tonight. And we're going to open it up to your guys' questions. I feel like we could talk about events, upcoming events, the clones. I see you got your, I know you have your own clone availability. I see you put up the menus and stuff. And we could start there. So let's start there.
All right. My name is Lupino, founder of Gene Traders. I started Gene Traders about more than 9 years ago in Rhode Island for the purposes of being, that I was a caregiver at the time, and I actually had a hard, difficult time trying to find genetics for my patients. So having a large background in putting events together, I decided to put genetics event together, originally called Seed Traders. And my homie, East Coaster Dam, was like, why don't you call it Gene Traders, and you can sell clones and everything else in between dealing with. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. So I started calling it Gene Traders. So it wasn't my original name idea, but it worked very well. And I thought it might have been like a one-off. Sometimes you throw an event and you never, do it again, like a theme or something like that too. But I thought at least a minimum, I'll have enough genetics so I can end up taking care of my patients.
Yeah.
And it turns out I was not the only one. 9 years later, we're still holding Gene Traders. And mind you, right, it's gotten a lot easier to get Gene Traders, though. Like a lot easier. I mean, dealing with, banks have become more. There's a lot more conversation, like yourself, dealing with lives, answering questions, bringing breeders on here. Like, it has changed so drastically in the last like 3 years when we first started that we love it, because it does. The people are running into the same issue that I ended up running into a long time. Now it's more about like, holy shit, large list. Who do I buy?
Right.
Where do I go?
I mean, and the list of people, like I said, um, the when I saw that event and I saw who was on there, it was just a no-brainer. I just feel like, especially you doing what you're doing. I know you've done like the skunk competition. We spoke about that, I think, last time. And but now doing the sour and chem competition and just really seeing people come out of the woodwork almost. I mean, I know people know who most of those people are, but there's a lot of people that are starting to come out more than ever. Like Uncle Juby, he's one of them. I mean, people have known who he is, but not really. But now putting him in the spotlight a little bit. And of course, he did win first place and I got to sit and smoke with him. And that was some sour. It's just really nice to, and I know the rest of the country, and I know California. No, this is the sour, like you guys for real. New York, that is it. I'm excited. I was asked to go maybe to the event in Virginia by a couple friends of mine. I think they're going to be setting up there. I want to try to come down there as well. But New York to me is just the center of everything. Michigan's cool, and there's no disrespect to Michigan, but it's different, man. New York vibe, New York energy, New York people. It's just way cool because I've been to events in Michigan, and Michigan's cool, but New York has just a whole different vibe to it, man. Everybody is way more just like looking out for each other. I don't really see that in Michigan so much. They're more like fighting within each other, which is a whole other topic of conversation. But New York's where it's at. That's one of the reasons I was going to move to Florida. And I brought Piff on and we had spoken. I know your events, he's doing some events too. I decided really one of the reasons I did stay up here was to be able to go to more of those events in New York and probably set up and try to do some more, some of your events with you as well, because that's community right there. Like you feel it in there. You're in that room and you're like, everybody is just happy and looking out for each other. And it's a different kind of vibe. If you guys haven't been to an event in New York, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it.
Well, let's be, clear. Not all the events. A lot of them are honestly like at the beginning it was cool, but now it's turned really trashy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But what if you can go to an event, and this is what I say, because it doesn't matter where I go. I just came from Free Seed Day past weekend, and it doesn't matter where I go. If it's a cultivator centered event, it has a good vibe.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I think that's the biggest, thing about it. That it has to be a cultivator centered event, and you automatically get a different vibe. There ended up being hundreds of people lined up for Free Seed Day, and even the owners like, yo, I've thrown like cannabis events before, but nothing feels like this. This is weird. Why is that? I was like, it's cultivators. It's not just people just trying to get the new box set.
Yeah, no, definitely. They're okay, and I feel there's a huge. I talk about this in my lives. I talk about it a lot. People bring up community, and there's no community, and I say there just is. You just have to know where to look. We're still here. Us guys have been doing it a while. Like Lou, I've been doing this a long time myself. Us older guys, JJ. But there's a difference between community and industry. So
right.
like an industry event or it's just you have to find the right events too, and I believe that. And you're right because I've only gone to really your events, so I have to really. I mean, in New York at least. So I have to base that off.
You're so spoiled.
Yeah, but I'm going to choose those events where I know, where I know it's people I work with, people that I vibe with.
Right.
So those are the events that I'm always going to choose to go to. But
to be honest with you, that's
to,
the reason that some of these legends end up coming out, because they understand that I'm working hard to put a good event together, and I'm trying to, curate the vendors. You know what I'm saying? That when you go, it's like, holy shit, like this person and that, and you know how difficult it is to get all those individuals in one room.
I'm sure it is. It's gotta be.
Is insane.
It has to be. I thought about that. Like as soon as I saw, like I said, when I saw the list, I'm like that's the, there's to me for that particular thing, especially when you have Lucky Duck, when you're talking chems and sours, and you got Leo, you got you just have all those. You know, I didn't even know the guy that won the first. Like there was, and then you start to realize some of these other guys, and you see like the people that are not out there in the bright lights, not trying to really be out there. Those are the dudes right there. Those are the ones that you have to be like, oh, that's okay. Like that's what I want right there. So
I had to,
yeah,
making a choice of choosing professional judges, right? I even also had ChemDog as one of the judges, but he wasn't able to make it. He was on, I think, like a trip with his wife. So, but
right.
he was able to judge it, but he wasn't able to make it. He was like, "Yo, I wish I would have been able to make it." Because I'm telling you, it was like almost like a Thanos fucking gauntlet, like all of them in one room, just be like, "All right, ask them all the fucking questions you want." You're like, "Here it is."
Yeah, bro, it was a cool. Like really, it just was really cool. And I'm looking forward to seeing the next one. And I know you got them coming up. Like I said, I saw the one in Virginia. I think you have one coming up maybe in Connecticut or
In Mass. In
in
Mass.
Mass. Okay, I knew it was
Yeah,
up there.
Mass, June 1st, and Richmond, Virginia. We're doing that homegrown VA June 8th, the next weekend. And then
That's
after
the
that,
one.
we're supposed to be heading out to Germany. And then I'm working on the end of June, beginning of July events too as well. It's just about the timing. I already have an October event in LA. That's gonna be crazy. And I got this other one. This is gonna be kind of like more of an end of year event, and you definitely want to come to this one. Okay, listen to me, bro. You're
Yeah, I'm
definitely
like on the edge of my seat here. Let me know.
listen. I can't tell you exactly what now because I'm saying, but I'm telling you, you're going to want to come to this one for people dealing with genetics. This one's gonna be like, holy shit, yeah. Let's definitely yeah.
And where is this going to be? Do we have an idea where it's going to be?
It's gonna be on the West Coast.
Okay, okay, all right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
okay, sounds good.
But listen,
Sounds
you're
good.
gonna, yeah. And I'm giving you it's in December, my guy. December.
Okay, I
So you
mean,
got plenty of time to, work around, but like damn, yo.
Brand says we should do one at the Hemp Hotel in OKC.
Nice. I'm with it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure. Let's do one like hit me up. Let me do one in the end of June. Because I got the end of June and the beginning of July. I gotta cut out. I can do one that's fucking close. That's too close. I can rush one, but I don't want to. Like for the end of May.
And I want to talk to you about. I mean, I know we spoke about it for a second about Philly. We have to figure that out. I think
What, the
Philly
Philly
would be.
cut?
Yeah, well, no, to do one in Philly, to
Oh
actually
yeah,
do
yeah,
one
yeah,
here.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could throw something together.
Yeah, I think that's necessary. I think we need to.
For
So,
sure.
um,
For sure. Yeah, man. Listen, it's all the what I'm with is, trying to get as many as good, reputable people together to spread some more knowledge from one cultivator to another, share the growing pains, continue with that too. I'll continue with these like single type of genetic competitions. Um, the first one was myself and Piff Coast Farms did the first PiffCon, and then he did the rest of them on his own. He's about to hit there's a fourth one, yeah.
yeah.
The fourth one out in July. I don't know if you went last year. This year was fucking so many fucking people. Shit was insane. Shout out to Piff Coast. I went out to hunt out the skunk. That was a whole wild journey. That I was like, that's some bullshit. What the
I
fuck?
know. That's what we talked about before, man. I know we had this conversation, so
Oh God.
I appreciate. Like, come on, everybody's got to appreciate that, though. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
this guy, I got to point the right way because the camera's backwards, is really trying to find these genetics that everybody's fucking looking for. And like, I'm just saying, I see these dudes like slap skunk on the package, roke. I'm like, yo, I'm just, be like, listen, be very weary when you see, this is just like a PSA to you guys, man. Don't fall for that shit. That's all.
Listen,
You know?
I haven't. I found some close ones, but not what from back in the day. And so this is the rumor, right? As far as the skunk, this is where I kind of hit a dead end, or I gotta take that trip out there. It's in the Appalachian fucking Smoky Mountain hills and shit like that too, somewhere within there, and they don't want to let the cut go. But
Okay.
so that's the last remaining one as far as living cut or piece of genetic that ended up being out there. But everyone, I mean fucking everyone, says it smells like skunk, but it does not. I repeat, it does not and has ever tasted like skunk.
Okay. Yeah.
So stop
Yeah.
fucking searching.
That's what I'm saying. Just like, come on, man.
They're looking for
That's
something
what.
that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's what kills me. That's what kills me about some of the new breed. Like, come on, I don't know.
I
I
could tell
hate it, man. It drives me
the
crazy.
perfume skunk is way better.
I mean, listen, the skunk one. Listen, you remember? Like, we used to get skunk one, and it was just not. Then they have this what they call the Roco skunk, which
Roadkill, right?
I mean, I used to walk in my house back in high school with my grandmother. I would walk in with it in my pocket, and she'd be like, "You smell like like straight up. You
Yeah,
smell like." And I'm
yeah,
not even smoking; it's just in my pocket. So
yeah,
that like skunky smell, like when a skunk sprays, but not like a direct like when your dog gets sprayed, where you're just like it's
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
nasty. It's almost like gas. You either like the smell or you don't. Like skunk, we like the smell of it because we just do. But it's a different
So,
smell. So
so yeah, dead end for that one. It's in the hills. They don't want to let it go. It is what it is. If they lose it, something happens, it's gone. We try to for genetic preservation, or at least pointing to. We want to fucking tell you, because like, look, I don't understand what about like not wanting to let something go. Honestly, like it's just about like, yo, if you really have it, we're gonna point the finger at you like that person. Like it's just about cataloging where the fuck it is. But as far as I know right now, the only thing that's prevalent ends up being the perfume skunk. That is,
right,
it coats your mouth with like old lady perfume. It's fucking disgusting, yo. It's so, and it sticks with you. You can smoke as many blunts as you want, yo. It stays there, bro. It's fucking disgusting. But yeah, that's definitely around. There's plenty of that one around. And I definitely, if you want to, try yourself, enjoy that experience, man. It's fucking crazy.
yeah, no. Um, Brandon, it exists, but what I've noticed people's interpretation of what skunks. Yeah, but I just feel like that's somewhat. Yeah, Brad. I'm not going to disagree with that, but I'm going to say like a skunk smells like what a skunk smells like, bro. There's no real
Yeah,
denying it.
we have things that smell like it too nowadays.
Yeah,
We
I
do.
just feel like when you're driving down the street and a skunk was hit and you smell that, it was a skunk. So
Oh yeah, yeah. Those steel alls.
yeah, and that's really what it used to smell. It smelled like that. Like I remember, shit. I remember. I mean, I'm probably older than most of you guys. So way back in my day, um, yeah, I miss it, man. It's not the same.
It's not the
It's
same.
not.
It's just a part of nostalgic that one was the biggest problem that I ran into with sour diesel. The nostalgic part, which
Yeah,
made my whole journey to try to find out what that much more difficult. Oh man, damn fucking. So I put it all together. This shit is fucking. This is the story, right? There is no there's after that there's side stories and side quests, which are just as important because it's all part of the familiarity and the legendary sour diesel.
yeah. I mean, it is. And like when I walked up to Doobie and he handed me the jar and he's like, just open it. I was like, it did bring me back. It brought me back. It was just that was it right there. It was the first
Yo,
time in a long time I really was able to say that's legit. That and that was and he rolled up a fatty, we smoked, and and the effects, man. The effects of sour are just different, bro. You're just like it, it's so you just feel so good. It's just such a good effect, man. That sour diesel is just I fucking love it, man. As much as I love the terps on and everything, the effects are almost, it wouldn't even really matter what it tastes like. The effects are just so medicinal and so like you just feel great.
And I was actually, I had this conversation like I don't know how many times in when I was in LA. That chasing the high THC, the cannabinoid, we have like I not on purpose, but we have bred out cannabinoids we don't even fucking know about. And that kind of like leaning towards that, funneling towards that one specific type or a few specific type has all like just left out a shit ton of stuff that we don't even know about that could end up being highly beneficial just chasing that, stupid fucking label like sell
Yeah,
point. It's fucking wild. So
it is wild.
the smoking the older ones, piffs, sours, chems, they just give you a totally different type of entourage effect, as they call the fucking, like effect, and
Yeah,
you're just like, holy shit, this is like wild, bro.
right. And
Yeah,
that brought me back to that because you're right. I think so much is bred for like there is so much bred for like those numbers now, and it's just you know, it's dumb. Like it means nothing at all. It just doesn't.
it
Thirteen
doesn't. It really
percent.
doesn't.
You,
It's
you know,
part.
yeah, you could smoke something that tests at 13% and they get you way higher because you're right. Like the entourage, the combination of everything is what it's about. You have people literally at one point, which fucked everything up, breeding just for those high THC numbers, which, as you know, as we know, means nothing. It just means nothing. Like, yeah, it's crazy. I have people that'll ask me still, which seeds do you have? That's gonna give me that. And it's like, yo, that's like not even. I'm not even going down that road. Like,
What?
that's I can't. I mean, if somebody actually answers that question, another seed bank, I said you better think twice about buying. That's just they're not looking out for you because that's just crazy, man. I
Oh,
could
this
never
is what
tell
I
you
got for
that.
you right here. Kick those tires.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's why I asked him. I was like, "What's your flavor? What are you like looking to get into smoke? What is it like you want to, And then just start leaning that way. Just that, like for so many, trying to like, oh, something that I love about cultivation events, any cultivation event, is that what are you growing now? What are you doing now? What like what's like there's something in the works like that too. Like it be in 9 months in the making, 2 years in the making. Like, oh my God, I just finished this 3-year project and blah blah blah. Like just that excitement that one grower feels from another grower to like just share those growing pains and that journey, and like it's so amazing. It makes the hair on my toes grow.
absolutely, man. We done a couple things with like in-house, I'll call it shout him out, shout out to in-house for the one more one plant. And we put group chats together with everybody growing. And it's just so cool to watch and see how stoked these people are. And then the coolest thing is to see how much different everybody grows. And they're all growing the same thing. They're all getting different phenos. And I don't know, man. I just love it. I love to see the excitement that people have and see them, especially new growers, man. New growers, to watch new growers go through that, and in these group chats, in these like not, I'm not going to call it a grow up because that's not what it is. It's just a grow together.
Yeah.
It's just really cool to see people like thrive and get as
Oh
excited
yeah.
as they get and find new hobby and just new growers, man. I love new growers.
And then when you see
Um,
like them beat up ones, like, eesh, that is fucked up. What did you do? Spray bleach?
it's great, man. It is.
This guy on the internet told me to do it. Yo, I swear. You know how many times I've heard that? Like on live plants. I'm like, no, that's for like I get it for tissue culture for like cleaning your plants for like sterilite, but not like to just spray it on your plants, bro.
No, man, and that's why we're
Wow.
here. That's why I do this. That's why you do it. That's why
It's
we
like
do this,
no
man. We do.
judgment. Are you saying no judgment?
Oh shit.
I'm gonna judge a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's all good. Constructive criticism, anyway.
Yeah.
It's the only way people can learn, man. We got to be like that. It's all
It's
good.
all love. I just, we joke around and all that stuff too. It's all East Coast
Exactly.
humor and shit like that.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
all right. So tell you the sour and Kemp thing, man. Jesus. So, oh my God. So the mom is Chem 91. That is for certain, right?
What on this right here, the Chem 4? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
the sour D. Oh wait, what's it
Okay,
say? That
okay,
Chem
I
4.
screwed
Oh
up.
yeah, that Chem 4 is official. That Chem 4 was official and verified by Chem Dog for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, when we get down to the genetics of the sour diesel, okay, so that's where you're going with that, right?
Yeah.
Chem
So
91.
sour diesel is the mom is Chem 91
Okay, yeah,
or Chem 91 or AKA Chem DOG, not Chem DAWG. That's also DAWG is Chem D.
yeah. You definitely have the DOG and the DAWG.
Right.
Um,
So I just
yeah,
say 91 and DAWG, right? Because it's only two of them. So I'm just
okay,
picking there's two names for each one, right? And I'm just picking one of each. So 91 and Chem Dog. Because Chem Dog is bag seed of 91.
right. Which was found at a Grateful Dead concert that I
No,
was
no, no, no,
at.
no. That's 91.
Well, that was the Chem. Okay, the Chem 91 was found there.
91 because it was found in 1991.
Yeah, yeah, at
Right.
Deer Creek in 91.
And that one was bred, that was grown, and out of that, right, somewhere, somehow, another seed was found, and that's Chem DAWG.
Okay, and they had the Chem Cis and the
Now,
Chem
no,
4.
so yeah, right. So the now the Chem 4 and the Chem Cis come from the original 13 found in 1991.
Right,
That's Chem 4 and Chem Cis. The Chem
right.
4 that I ended up growing, that I ended up actually giving out in the VIP bags, was authenticated by Chem Dog himself.
Okay.
He said, yo, that's the official Chem 4. All right, cool. So Chem 91, the mom, ended up having some kids, right? And rest in peace, George Foreman, how he
Right,
named all of his kids George,
right.
even his daughter, Georgette.
Yeah,
Rest in peace to the OG.
definitely, man. Yeah,
So, Chem 91, the original one, right, was a Chem name, but because during the time frames, and this is all documented, this is all the same shit that AJ said many times before. During that
yeah,
time frame, they didn't want to call it kind of like a Chem name because it was newspaper articles that they were spraying shit on weed. The same thing like the bullshit they say today, right? So they changed it to diesel, and then the diesel was apparently, and this is definitely credit to AJ for adding sour to the diesel, sour diesel, right? And ultimately, people started adding AJ and started calling it AJ everything AJ sour diesel, but that ended
AJ.
up causing a bigger mess later
Right,
on, right? So, all right, so now you have one. It's fire. Bag seeds are getting out. They're popping them. Other people are popping them, and they're also getting, doing their own thing, right? There's a person, a breeder that shall not be named, that ended up remaking it, right? That's two.
right,
And there's a West Coast version because
right,
we know Chem doesn't do well outside. And there's only one way for the whole country to be smoking on sour diesel if it's mass produced. And back then it was done out where? Out west.
right,
So they needed a Chem 91 cross that did well out west. And this is where you get a slight citrus or kind of grapey fruit type of thing at the end, like a very faint note at the end of the sour diesel thing. That's the third one. So that's three potential: the original one, the
right,
remake, right, and then the mass-produced one. So depending on which one you smoked, I smoked. That's what we remember as
right.
the sour diesel, right? So
Yeah,
now you add nostalgia to three different types, and lo and behold, those, and mind you, lo and behold, the last three, right? Those three also had backseat children, and those people popped those motherfuckers, and those people called it sour diesel as well, just like George Foreman. But the
Yeah,
one
the
common
kids.
denominator with all this ends up being that Chem
They count.
91
Right.
is the mom.
They count. Yeah. So what do you think is like what, you know, I've seen like Mass Super Skunk, I've heard.
Mass
So
Super Skunk, the Hawaiian
right,
Skunk, maybe it was
right.
another bag seed.
Yeah. Curiosity. It's always, curiosity is always there. We want to know.
And
We
then
all want to know.
add, no, don't get me wrong, we've got it all the way down to uh Weasel, the Weasel cut, right? There's
Okay.
one
Yeah.
person that might be a little bit, like potential, like at the same time type of thing kind of group. Oh, I also did too, but or it might have been an accidental. This is where you know, this is my opinion, right? Where, like you just mentioned, the potential fathers, which ends up being Mass Super Skunk, right? Which I think ends up being more the East Coast side, and then the Hawaiian Skunk ends up being the West
The
Coast
West
side.
Coast. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
both were named Sour Diesel.
Right.
Now, at the end of that, all those things, right? Because AJ's the one that ended up actually adding AJ, making it famous, right?
AJ Sour Diesel.
Right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
everybody started naming all of them AJ Sour Diesel
Yeah.
for a long time, including when they were breeding and cataloging, even though they ended up being one of those other kind of like, other crosses or brands at the same time during that 91 frame,
Right.
And on top of that, those ones that kept those bag seeds, and now you got the grandma's cut, the Philly cut, the mountain cut, the this, the that, the this, the that, a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And fast forward to today, here we are.
And with the wing wang, the wing wang.
The
There's a
wing
lot.
wang, which mind you, right? I don't know. There could be an older one out there, right?
Right.
Now, because and mind you, I've been calling it the wing wang cut. I'm the one that actually started calling it the wing wang cut, right?
Okay. I was curious about that too because I know
Me.
JJ had just used it, and I thought I saw it maybe on your I saw it on something else. I was just curious about that one
No,
too.
I did that. I'm the
Okay.
one that did it, and I say why I was doing it. Uh, and Black Rabbit was fine with it, right? AJ at that time was putting out a cut called AJ Sour Diesel, right?
Right.
Which has a little bit more of a spear type top, right? Which is smokes heavy like sours. The wing wang cut grew totally different. I'm talking about like more bulbous and wider, right? Versus the AJ was taller and skinnier. They grew totally different. They smoked totally different. And when I genetically tested them, they were different.
Okay.
Now, this is where I'm like, oh fuck, right? So I had them genome sequenced. I had the wing wang genome sequenced with it's all under Canopedia. So it's open blockchain, so it's up there forever. And the cool thing about this is that it cross references with the Philo bank as well, right? As far
Okay.
as the library.
Right.
And when you click and click and click, when you go back to the Philos, when it was originally put in, what was it put in as? AJ Sour Diesel.
Okay. Yeah.
So the thing is that, like I just told you, right? The George Foreman issue. If everybody's naming their fucking kid George,
I mean, I get it though. I totally get it. Like they found a backseat in the
ah,
sour diesel. They grew it out sour diesel, but now it's a different pheno. It's not the same, but it's still the same. But it's not. But it's different. But the same
right.
name.
So
That type of thing.
it changes. So it's something that I did learn that was very cool about the genome sequencing is that you can see that when people tested the same plants, right?
Right.
And it's slight variations, but it's the exact the same thing. That's what we've always talked about genetic drift. You can actually see it in numbers.
Okay.
So I ended up being the oldest tested one, the one I put in, which went back 20 years. And it's
Okay.
supposed to be the one that ended up, they actually got it back in 1998, supposedly, right? That's
Okay.
the whole like thing about it.
So we're
So
going back to
as
about
far as
98.
I know, and
Yeah.
I'm sure there isn't, there probably
Yeah.
is an older one out there, like
Yeah.
a 30-year-old, who the fuck knows, right? But
Right.
it's got to get genome sequenced so we can reference it. And people like, I'm not doing that because blah, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, but you're not helping out. Like, we're
No,
trying to get the bigger picture, and we need that to be in it. And be like, I'm never going to let it go. Never.
you
It's
don't
going
have
to
to let
die
it
with
go to
me.
have it tested either, though. I mean, I guess
No,
I
you
guess
don't.
you,
You
you,
don't.
you re-
It
right.
just goes to the lab and they use the fucking,
Yeah,
chop it up and do the fucking work.
exactly. Right. Hmm.
It is what it is. It is what it is. But at the same time, like we were mentioning earlier, people don't want to be made a liar when their shit ain't it. And people are spending a lot of fucking money when they
Yeah,
shit ain't it.
I know. It's that is something that people like. Yeah, I know. I know. No one wants to hear that because once it's there and it says it's not it, that's it. It's not
That's
it.
it.
You can't talk your way into something that's right there. So yeah.
Right.
And there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that. Come on, it's hard to trust. You have to listen. Like for people out there that are buying clones and you guys and all that, be very weary, man. You really need to just go out of the way to find people that have their stuff tested and you know what it is. I mean, anybody can call anything anything. So I think that's definitely the way to do certain things. To know for
Disease and
sure.
pests is one thing. Shit gets sick. People get sick. Plants get sick. Animals get sick. It happens. It's fucking, almost inevitable, right? You try your hardest, but at least I want the plant to be that plant. You know what I'm saying? So this is the really crucial as a cultivator, right? This is the cultivator lesson that I learned, not just as lupino. That I ended up growing all these different type of cuts. And if you don't grow it exactly right, if you don't cut it exactly right, AJ, Wing Wang, Uncle Doobie, fucking the JJ 495, you ask them all, if you fuck up and you don't cut it in the right fucking time,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Yeah. And I've heard this conversation before. I think that we might have had this conversation with Leo and Juby on here, and that's just real. So yeah,
it's super, and people like, oh, I know how to grow. I know how to grow, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't know how to grow this. It needs instructions. Listen, it took me 4 fucking tries to really get it down, right? To fucking before I started, all right, I'm satisfied with like that too, because the thing has been, and this is right what we was talking about. That's why I brought up the genetic drift. The genetic drift ends up being the plant adjusting to either your environment and my environment, and we know that the plant does that. So it ends up actually changing genetically. Now, for the last fucking like 20 years, this oldest plant, has been under HPS and continues they still grow under HPS. It's the best way to grow it. Right, I've been doing it under LED, so I have to kind of like relearn like the nuances of that too. And the biggest thing about it, just understanding which nutrient not to, hit it heavy with here or there, or what it is. And it just took time. Four failed events of no, mind you, like so it was like this, right? And once you think about it, I'm like, holy shit, that's it. Like the first one, I let it go too long and it fucking lost its shit. The second one, the nutrients, I had it too heavy on one side and it just fucking made it taste sweet. So you got to get those right. And then the lighting at the end, because it ended up being LED, there wasn't enough. I have to lessen it and cut down the time at a specific, week to make sure it pulls in. So I have enough fucking swell to and that's already. And then the fourth one, I fucked up the damn fucking drying. Like it just got rehumidified and just made. I was like, what the like, mind you, it was just like, what I'm saying. So you'd be like, yo, how do you fuck up 4 times? I'm like, well, now that's 3 months each one.
no shit. That's
a fucking year.
Yeah, yeah. But that's how we learn. Making those mistakes, we learn. I know how much it fucking sucks, but yeah, okay,
bro.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying, it reminds me.
That's what, just to say that all these cuts out there, no matter which one you get, they all need instructions because they're difficult.
And they should do that. Like, are you okay? Like, I mean, going into the clones a little bit. Are
Mm.
you doing that? Is that something you know? I know you're offering clones. I know they can get clones through you. I know you put out a list occasionally. I don't know how often you do it. Is that something you when someone buys the clone, are you is that something that you're giving them with the clones that you give?
Yeah. So the one it's sometimes it's damn near impossible, right? Because there
Your
is
ears must have been ringing. I'm just saying. We were talking
yeah.
about you a little bit while ago. So, yeah. All right.
So sometimes it's impossible because you just have too big of a list. But we try to cultivate all of them to make sure we know how to, this and that. And, our list varies when things are easy, when it was like the whole like runts, LCG phase and punch, all that
Yeah.
too. They weren't too problematic, but now dealing with like the hazes and the
And
chems,
sours.
and it's real finicky. You got to be careful what you put in your garden. You got to watch out for nanners. You got to watch out for over stresses. It's we want to be able to give you some kind of information with it too. Like she doesn't like a lot of water. She likes a lot of water. Like the Chem 4 did not like a lot of water. You gotta like you feed her like half the time because the water it doesn't grow heavily in the roots either, but it's just it's fucking gorgeous, super frosty. Like I think it almost looks like she can wash, almost super frosty.
Yeah. I'm just trying to read some of this. Can you join the pot? Oh, I mean, in-house, just say the word. Listen, in-house, I'll tell you this real quick, and I'll tell everybody while there's like a slight pause. Just because I saw that pop up, UFO is not able to join tonight, guys. He had something come up last minute. He was supposed to be 10 to 11 o'clock. If in-house wants to jump in-house is welcome to jump in. All right. So just let me know. I'll send you a link if you want to jump in, Brandon. Just let me know. Or Brandon Russ too, both of you guys. I'm just saying I got 10 to 11 o'clock open tonight, free. I'll hold it down if I have to, but if any of you guys want to jump in from 10 to 11 o'clock, just let me know. I'll have you guys jump in. All right. So what else? What else do we got?
Instructions. If we have cultivated, I'll give instructions, little hints on that, because that'll save time. I'll be honest with you, the sour one needs a lot of instructions. Honestly, like that was a good year's time, just just fucking it up, and it wasn't like heavy fuck ups. It was just like, all right, well now I know. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, well now I know. Like
yeah. Exactly. Learning. I was gonna, what I was gonna say? I was gonna say that's like life, man. Growing is like life. It just is. I've had a week like that. All right. One thing after another, but I learn. Just like fucking growing. You learn from your mistakes, man. You do it better the second time, third time, fourth time. You get it dialed in. So it's like life.
and this
But I'm opening a
I've
clone
seen a
site,
lot
man.
of
I'm
dead
gonna let you know.
pictures of clones though.
Yeah, I'm about to. It should be done Friday. They've been working on this for about 2 months now.
Okay.
I'm trying to get a whole bunch of people like Brandon, both the Brandons that are in here.
Yeah.
I got some other people on board already, but I'll hit you up off here maybe. I'm gonna try to list some clones on the site, people that I know. Make it a centralized clone site where it would just ship from you guys. It would be that type of thing. So they'd be able to go see your clones on there. And it would just ship straight from you guys anyway. But that should be done on Friday. But
Nice.
I'll hit you up off here and we can talk about that a little
Yeah,
bit.
I just picked up a few cuts. I've just been going more to the older name. I picked up some London pound cake. I some Chimera Junkie.
Okay.
That one's interesting. She's tall. Gary Payton and cereal milk. Because I'm popping a lot of old stuff too. I got a train wreck.
From Brandon or okay.
It's a feminized seeds train wreck from CSI.
Okay. Yeah.
and only one made it. I was like, oh shit. No, he's got Russ has a whole bunch of crosses and stuff like that too, dealing with trade wreck and blueberry.
Yeah, he's got the train. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
for
have
sure.
drop shipping on our site.
He's got that lime shit, man. That's so it's that one's such an underrated, like, that lime terp, that black lime reserve.
Oh
So
yeah, no,
unique, bro. So unique.
yeah. I know he speaks highly of it every time, man. I still need to try it. I need to see some.
Oh my god, bro! You're like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
It's such a unique flavor, such a unique flavor for sure.
All right.
It's another difficult one to grow too, honestly.
Yeah, I know, and I see. Yeah, the sour. You know, somehow we're already almost like we have about 10 minutes left, guys. I have Fisherman coming in. The hours fly. I say this every time with a lot of people, man. The hours fly by. I could definitely sit here for a while. But if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to ask away now. We're down to about 9 minutes.
That's good. I have some seeds that my grapefruit anonymous or that grapefruit chem crossed with Lilu, which is grapefruit crossed with blueberry diesel. I still have them. I have them on too as well. So I got cuts of the grapefruit chem. It's fucking ridiculous. This shit is so nuts, yo.
Is the grapefruit from Piff, that grapefruit that Piff had, or different?
I have no idea. I got it from someone that got it from a lab in Maine, but the cut is Trade Winds or he made it. I don't know if it's the cut or the seed. I don't know, but yeah, I know Trade Wind made it.
Okay.
And I don't know if I think they call it the Piff Coast because he's the one that actually really brought it out and was, popularized it. So people will ask if it's the Piff Coast cut, but it's not. I got it from a different person that know Piff Coast very well. I could have got it from very easily. It just happened to, I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's delicious. Super delicious.
Yeah, that was okay. Obviously Piff was at the event, and that grapefruit was the one that caught my, I checked them all out. A couple of them are really hazy. They do remind me of something older, that something about that grapefruit was that was my favorite that I saw out of everything he had. That was fucking good. All right. How does the Karma Sour BX rank on your list of sour D?
Oh, so all right. So remember I told you how there's different types of the sour? Yeah. I can tell you that all of them were represented, right? The AJ, the Mountain, the Wing, Karma Genetic, the Karma, who else?
And the
East Coast Sour Diesel or the Albany.
I know he's got one.
Yeah, so they were all represented within the entries, right? And the only one that was different ended up being the Karma one. The Karma one was a hunt. He entered 2 phenos, number 5 and number 10, from a Karma seed pack hunt. Everybody else was cuts, old cuts. And this was the only one that ended up being a seed. He won, I think it was 3rd place.
Yeah, he just put it up there. 3rd place for the Karma.
Yeah,
I didn't even know who that person was, bro, and he just kept winning. I'm like, damn, right? That was the other guy. There was something.
No, that was Fubar.
Okay, I knew it was close.
Yeah. Fubar has all his entries were fucking top notch. Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's factual. Karma Sour is Reza Sour.
No, they're different.
Yeah, I think they're different. I'm pretty sure they're different. But,
or there could be that it was. Remember how I told you, right? There's 3. The remake, right? The remake of it. That's he who should not be named.
Yeah, he who should not be named.
That's the one. Remember, there was and those 3 got bad seeds and blah blah blah. There's no escaping it.
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah.
But yeah, there were sour diesel in the room that did not compete. That could have like it was it was an interesting day, I can tell you for sure.
All right. Let's go. All right, guys, we are running out of time. I got him for 5 more minutes. I'm trying to get to your guys' questions. Hey, Lou, what do you think about the 1.5, the Doobie's 1.5? I think that was
1.5 what?
what he entered, right? I think that was the 1.5. I can't remember. You would know better.
He entered the mountain cut.
Okay.
He entered the mountain cut and Chem 91. He won Chem 91 third place, and then he won the sour with mountain
first. Yeah. All right. So where can we get
sour? It's a lot of sour. It's just about who got it best this time. And so the one so putting on competitions, just understanding this, right? Because I'm a cultivator myself, I know that Chem and sour grows best during the wintertime. So that's why I hold it in March.
Right. Bro, it was great. Everybody had the fire. Like, I mean, really. JJ too. JJ had, JJ had some insane flower. I guess he didn't enter though, right? I guess someone else entered some of his.
Yeah. Pete.
Oh, he was a judge, right? Is that what it was?
Taxi.
He was a judge. So
yeah, and JJ was a judge. Yeah, if you're a judge, you can't compete.
Okay.
And the all you get is like a letter and a number on the packages.
JJ should have entered his sour. Yeah, somebody probably should have entered his sour too, but he couldn't.
Yeah, that's right.
He did win some. I mean, I think the I-95 something won in the chem category, right? A Top Dogs.
Didn't he have the Dirty Taxi?
Dirty Taxi. Okay.
Yeah. Pete, SI Pete, put in Dirty Taxi, right by JJ.
Oh, he said it. Yeah, Zeke. Okay. I mean, if he said it, if it's from his mouth, we're gonna have to say okay to that. Shit.
And again, it's not. I told the story. I just said he should not be named. And those three, it doesn't matter. The Chem 91 is the mom, and that trait of self-pollination and creating bag seeds went with all three: the original, the remake, and the West Coast cut. Right? All three of them had chem in it. All three of them had bag seed. All three of them ended up popping a whole bunch of other shit, and a whole bunch of other people added their fucking name to it. So,
yeah. What a good event, man. What a good event. I mean, I'm just saying, I walked in and Fang. And I hadn't seen Fang in a while. It was good to see him. It was the first person I saw. Then you come around and it's like the other homie, the seed bank guy. He's like, "You're dark side." It was just, I don't know. It was great, man. You have to, I see the raindrop. Before I let you go, because I know we only have a couple minutes left, I'm going to have you come back, bro. We're going to have to do this way more often. Because this hour
just flies by. I'm down anytime.
Okay, cool. Because there's no way we can't do this like more often,
Oh man, the stories and the shit and the blah blah blah. Like I get a lot. I'll be honest with you, I get a lot of shit because people don't want me. Because what me asking questions and finding out and talking to people does disprove other people's bullshit, which does dig into their pockets of selling bullshit.
That's what we're supposed to be doing here, man. Let them, you know what I mean? I don't give a shit, bro. I do what I do. I work with the people I work with because I know they're all good people and they all put the work in. And besides that, we're here to like let people know, have these conversations, man. That's it. That's how I feel about it. We're gonna try to bring out the facts, or at least let the stories be known the way that we were told them.
So we're gonna start doing more on X too, because since we're not like restricted on what we could say, we can end up really taking into some shit. I know that within YouTube or IG, still got that little bit of a ceiling and stuff too, but
yeah, they're pretty good they're pretty good over here. The only thing I ever get is when I have people showing their grow. It'll be like a day later. But all they'll do is give me a 18 plus. Your account is not, there's no effects to your account. We're gonna put an age restriction on it, and that's it. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. I don't care.
Yeah, me too. Shit, it should have been like that to jump.
Yeah. So YouTube's been good, I have to say.
That's good.
Well, we are at the end of the hour right now. I think that the Fisherman should be here any second. Um, one more question. Any history about the Amherst sour diesel?
Um, it's just it's just another fucking pheno.
Yeah. Like you
I'm
said,
not saying that it's not. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not sour. It's George Foreman.
I was about to go back to that. That's what I was about to say that. I was about to steal that from you, just for for a second.
It's just happened to be George Foreman the fourth.
I love it,
That
man.
is the
I
best.
do.
That is the
That's
best thing
it.
I can possibly try to describe it. That's the story of sour diesel.
Let's
But
go.
we found the originals. We found the different cuts. They're all around. They just need instructions. Truly.
Man, rumors spread fast. I mean, we were just like we just brought this up. That's a quick
Yeah.
rumor to spread. So
Yeah. We're gonna work on the Philly event for sure.
yeah, I'm in Philly, William. I don't know if I know you or not, but I'm in Philly, and we're gonna try to make that happen. So yeah, should be
For
good.
sure.
Philly's cool. Um, but all right, cool, man. I appreciate your time as always. Oh,
No.
the event. One more thing. These guys, I'll have to talk to you. They want me to come to this event in Virginia. It's Raindrop. I know you know who Raindrop is. I think they already got a table there. This guy right here, and Bare Bones Billy. So I'm gonna try. I'll talk to you. Maybe get another table. See if I can come down there. I know it's a little ride, but I would like to hang out with those guys and come to another event. So I'll hit you up.
You want you want to bet?
I would like to then, yeah. Yeah.
You got it.
Let's go. Yeah, man. I'm saying any events
That's
that
the
I'm able
beauty
to
of not having investors. I don't have fucking answer to nobody, man. Oh my god, did you hear? Real quick, did you hear what the fuck happened? Dude. So I went. I don't know if you watched my live. I did a whole live with the dude. I posted it. Check it out, shit. Yo. So they basically lost a lawsuit for 18 million, right? And
right.
they basically closed down doors, took a whole bunch of orders in for services and shit for panels, took it all like that too, and then just bounced. He sent people over. The people flew over there to like the place. It looked like it was like abandoned place. So like he paid off out of the 18 million that was forced to at the court. He paid 10, still owes 8. 3.2 million of it ended up being from customers that received nothing in return.
And they filed what chapter 7. I saw him. He hit me up in the DMs. I was gonna let him come through here tonight. I figured if he came through, I gave him an option. I figured he could jump in with both of us because this is always going to be on YouTube. People can go back and look at this and see it. He could point people to it, but I'm not sure that he ever responded. But I told him he can come through with me, maybe next Wednesday. And that is completely fucked up. That whole situation like that blew my mind. I did see it, and he had reached out. Yeah, wild.
And that's the one that we know of. So it's been a total. So I'm saying probably I did the math. 3.2 that he stole that we know of from people, and 7 probably from liquidating everything or cash, whatever the fuck. Just I'm out, and then bounced. Literally left.
NFL
So this is the
bankruptcy.
shit. This is the shit part about it, right? This is what he told me during the live on IG. He said that they told him that there's not much they can do about it because they did a wire transfer.
I mean,
If I send you $1 million,
I'm saying there has to be. That's crazy. Like, bro, that's come. Okay, that would be really hard. That'd be a hard pill to swallow. Somebody tell me
it's
that.
like
bro.
they come at you like, "Yo, we got a great deal for you, but if you send it now, it'll wire transfer. It'll cost you $20,000 less. Say less."
Exactly. That's fucking insanity, man.
So he said he only lost around like 35,000, but he still knows some people 200,000, 300,000.
Oh yeah,
It's
million. Like that is just that's crazy. That really is. Damn.
Yeah.
But we'll have to I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
talk to him and
That's
see.
developing. That's developing for sure.
Yeah, that's insane, insane.
For
But
sure.
all right, brother, I appreciate you hanging out, man.
All
I'm
right,
definitely
man.
gonna have you come back. I will give you a call. I'll give you a call sometime over the next couple
Yeah,
days,
yeah, yeah. I
anyway.
got your number. You got my number, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%.
Yeah, well, let's
Yep.
do this. Don't let's not get lazy.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Never, man. This is what we do, bro.
Let's
Shit.
go.
All right, bro. I
All right, man.
appreciate
Good
it,
night,
man.
fellas.
Have a good night, brother. All right, so now we got Fisherman on here, guys, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now. UFO had something come up. You know, this is we do this live. Life happens, shit comes up. This is what happens. So I apologize to everybody ahead of time. UFO will not be here tonight. I'm gonna go an hour with this guy right here. Well, the camera's reversed. We're gonna talk about the clones. They want to hear. Of course, that's the first thing that comes up from you guys. Wow.
Midget strippers, baby. Let's get it.
But like last week, he was sick. You know, we are supposed to have him last week. Life happens. I apologize ahead of time for UFO not being able to make it tonight. I will probably take the last hour and do some giveaways. It's almost 4:20. I'm not going to be able to do free C day this. Well, I'm going to talk to a couple of these guys out here even right now. May the 4th, whatever, right around where May the 4th falls, I'm going to try to do the free C day like we've done. It'll be the 4th annual one. Keep an eye out for the post. I see in-house in here. I'm going to probably hit him up. You know, hopefully he'll be on board for this one like he always is. 808, this guy. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people. Well, I'm going to try to put it together for May the 4th, whatever falls around there. Only because of the move and everything, I wasn't able to do it. We usually do it right around 4:20. I apologize. Saturday night, I will do giveaways and stuff like that, and sales and all that stuff's coming. So, all right, let's get into it with this guy right here. Introduce yourself for anybody that doesn't know you. I assume everybody does, but there's like 100 people in here. For anybody that doesn't know who you are, let them know one more time.
What's up? I'm Raymond, Fisherman Seeds and Clone Fam Official. What are we going to talk about, Big Dark? What?
Wow, I had a friend that was upset. They just want to talk about midget strippers, man. He always
That's all right. We can talk about midget strippers.
Damn. Wow.
We got to get one on here sometime, Dark. We got to get a couple on here, bro.
It'll be like a Christmas thing. We'll
How
announce
long?
this.
How long until your site's up? How long until your site's up for the cuts?
It should be up by Friday. They told me they should. I talked to them yesterday after I talked to you, and
Yep.
they apologized. The girls, you know, something, whatever the case may have been. By Friday, we should have the clone site up. We should have a clone site up by Friday.
That's cool. I'll have pricing to you probably in the next couple days.
Okay.
And we'll do specials and we'll do 50% off days and we'll have, you know, all kinds of shit. So people have the opportunity to get some good cuts for reasonable prices.
Oh my
we are
God.
Gonna have a bulk list. So there'll be a specific number of cuts that we offer in bulk. And they start at like 100 and up. But it'll be 15, 20, 30 bucks a piece and then it'll go down. The more you get, the less they are. And there'll be like a set list of like, you know, probably 6 to 10 strains that we could sell in bulk. So that's not an issue either.
Okay.
Like if someone needs 4,000 of them, we got them.
And we're gonna have a nice, huge list from him. He has so many cuts, you guys, and they're all gonna be tested. He does, you know, everything's gonna come where you guys can feel very confident when you guys order them. They're gonna come straight from him and clone shippers.
Yeah, feel free to retest. It's, you know, Rachel offers that deal for 25 bucks, full Viroid panel for 25 bucks. So we do all our stuff through her. I mean, we have to. We have about 65 commercial clients right now in states all over the country, and they retest when they get them from us. So we're in the constant loop with 2 testing facilities that are testing our cuts. We have to. The one thing you don't want is any of these fucking Viroids in your garden. They'll destroy everything. You can't have it.
And listen, clone ship to Oregon. Listen, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the United States, not outside
Or
of the country.
out of the U.S. too.
Well, okay. Oh, they're not gonna. Okay, as long as he says that, then yes, anywhere,
Yeah.
anywhere. All right, cool. So there you go. Anywhere, anywhere.
We have some new ones coming in. Like all the time we have people hunting. So we get them, we have to test them, then we have to run them through a couple different flower rooms to find out if they're gonna cut the mustard and what we're looking for, and then we put them on the list. And then we have 4 flower rooms that we're constantly hunting in every single round, full, nothing but most of the time, 90% of the time, it's all hunts. It's all we're doing is hunting, not just our gear, but other gear as well.
And I do want to say, that there will be other gear on there that might not ship out of the country, but I'll make sure you guys know that his will. So, just know that, because I'm going to have a lot of breeders. Like, this site will be a lot of breeders, but I'm not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about him. But you will have options from people like that he's cool with, like 808, Canna Research. There will be hopefully in-house. I talked to him a little bit, probably have some in-house cuts on there. So once the site's up, which should be by Monday. I've been waiting a while. There's a lot of people in the room right now that were around when I first decided to do this. And trust me, I cannot believe it's taken this long. I literally called them yesterday to ask why it had been taking so long. Apparently the lady that does it, the blah, 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 family member died. It's been, so, but they assure me by Friday, I should have the site to be able to look at and approve. If they need any fixes, it'll be done over the weekend. So by Monday, right at 4:20, maybe by 4:20, the site will be up and running finally. Yeah, crazy. I know. Look who's in the house. Let's go. I think that might be somebody that you know.
What up, Will?
Let's go. All right.
He's my little workhorse, bro. We did chest and shoulders today at the gym, so I got the boys in there working out with me every single night. We go to the gym, well, at least 5-6 days a week, and they're learning what it feels like to be burning, baby, burn.
Oh shit! Look at this. This is news to me. Fisherman Seeds will be in the Battle of Breeders.
Oh, that's what's up, Brandon.
Let's go.
Hey, Brandon, thank you too. Also, a big thank you to Brandon. He sent me a couple referrals that were really nice deals, really good people, easy to work with. Just so Brandon knows, I'm not sure if he does, but they're very happy with the cuts. So we had a couple harvests from a couple of the referrals that he had, and they're like, bro, we need some more. So that's good stuff. I can't wait. The Battle of the Breeders is going to be like, I guess Brandon's picking like 4 breeders at a time, and he's going to run one room with like 10 seeds of each in each room, and then that'll be taken down and dried and cured and then handed out, and then let the people judge and see which one they like the best. So that'll be fun and exciting.
Absolutely, man. I'm excited that you're part of it.
Man, every time I see Brandon, he's like in a plane on with some nerd outfit on and shit and glasses and shit.
Yeah, my brother totally was like, I didn't know he was Amish. Like, yeah. I had a laugh, brother. My brother's funny, You met my brother, Brandon, and he saw you. He's like, I didn't know he was Amish. It was so funny.
No, I mean, hey, man, when you go to meet people to do business, you got to wear proper shit.
100%, bro.
Nothing wrong with that.
It.
But I'd much rather see him with a fucking bandana with a big blunt in his mouth walking around the farm. You know what I'm saying?
No, man. It's bro, Brandon is, listen, I fucking love what Brandon's doing, dude. I think he's one of the, I'm whatever the word is that I got to meet him and know him and consider him a friend. So,
Well, he's one of those people that a lot of people look up to in the industry, because not only is he just naturally smart, but he actually reads a lot of shit, and then he applies what he reads in his own work. I mean, there's something to be said for that. There's 1,000 fucking chats online every day regurgitating shit they heard from Uncle Ben that lives in Buckley or some dumb fucking blog, but to actually read the shit and apply it in your work and in your practice and know exactly what you're talking about based on experience opposed to just reading a fucking book is what people look for, because we want to see what the outcomes are, and that's all science really is. You apply what you've learned and you document the outcomes, and you watch and you learn. And that's, a lot of people don't realize, a lot of like learning how to grow is being around your plants a lot and just watching what they tell you they want and need, what they like, what they don't like. And, you go a step further to some of the agronomy and other stuff that Brandon's doing, where they're checking to see what those plants are eating. They're checking to see if that soil is depleted and what nutrients are depleted out of that soil, so they can amend it properly and give the plants exactly what they need. And, and sapinin testing and all that shit. That's all great stuff, man. I love shit because I'm a fucking science nerd. So all that shit's really cool to me. And it also goes along with the hands-on experience. Like, like my son learning how to grow right now. He's like, oh, Dad, this plant's doing this, and look what it's doing here. And it likes a little bit higher humidity. Look how much bigger it is. And those are all the really cool and exciting things that I see from, new breeders. Like, they're starting to see that, hey, that plant really didn't like 50% humidity, but it really likes it at 61. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we chart down. That, you run the pheno, 3-4 times, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know about it. It might not be the same as the last plant you ran. There's a place called Grow Controlled, and what they have set up right now is they have rooms that are totally sealed, same plants, same cuts from the same moms, same food, same CO2, but the only thing that's different is they're controlling the amount of oxygen inside the breeding or inside the growing chambers. So if you have a plant that grows better in a higher elevation, or that strain came from a higher elevation, and your oxygen level is 18% on one side and 24% on the other side, I literally saw it with my own two eyes. The plant was double the yield in the room with the oxygen at 18%. And those are also other studies that I really enjoy watching, because these plants all come from somewhere, and that somewhere is not a basement. Like, they originated somewhere. So those plants that do better in higher elevation, or, like Hawaiian strains, that's another good example. Man, they like the heat. They like the humidity. That's what they like. That's where they're from. So it's just cool to see people checking other stuff and, doing their own scientific experiments, man. That's what it's all about for me. I love the shit.
Bro, I fucking, it's so cool to see with people like Brandon, all these guys, like 808, you got, guys, like, it's so cool to be able to sit here and just listen to all the information. Me doing this so long, it's like I just hear, I soak it in, I really do.
I think that hopefully we can get together, like me and Brandon and maybe a couple other people, and just like give a starter course. Like, in my opinion, from what I've seen being consulting and growing since 1988, is a lot of people get frustrated because they don't get the outcome they want, and they don't have just the basic keep it simple type grows. Like, just walk them through a basic watering schedule, a basic grow, basic humidities, let them borrow a SOP, have the IPM for them, the integrated pest management, something organic that's very easy and safe to use in veg, and just kind of walk them through the grow. And what I find all the time is a lot of it is just environment. Like, these tent guys, it's not that they're not good growers. It's just that the environment in their tent is not set up to win. Environment to me is second. Number one is the grower, for sure. Number two is the environment, and that is tied with third place for genetics. But if you have, like I said, I'll say this all the time. 100%. If I have shitty lights, no CO2, shitty soil, and halfway decent nutrients, but my environment is perfect, I'll grow fucking fire. But if I have the best lights, best CO2, best controllers, best irrigation system, best water, and I have a shitty environment, I will absolutely not grow fire. So the
Yeah,
people are, they're putting their money into products
the
and
wrong thing.
lights instead of put it in your fucking. And I'd rather have a $300 light in a
Yeah,
perfect environment than a $1,500 light in a fucked up
no,
environment. Put
the
your
lights
money in your environment, and you will see wonderful motherfucking things happen.
Yeah, I listen. The lights are the last of it, man. Light is like, listen. There's good. I'm just lights is at the bottom of important things. Nutrients, Picasso earthworks. There you go with nutrients. Dial it in, and grow with love, man. Grow with love. But lights are like fucking, and genetics. Genetics are way higher than fucking your $1,200 lights that you just don't really need. I mean, to be
Yeah.
honest, you don't. So
Well, that's one of the things that we talk about when we, some people say, well, why are these cultivars so expensive? Because the last run was $60,000. You have to pop the seed, you have to grow the plant, you have to run them through, you have to pick the winners if there's any. Then you have to get cuts off those before you flower them, nurse them, then run them back to make sure that they're stable, and then run them a third time if you're starting from seed to make sure that those plants can go through, and then you got to beat them up to find out if they're stable. So if you take a average light bill and you're hunting in a 30 lighter, and the light bill is $3,500 a month or $3,000 a month, and you times that by 6 plus your labor plus your newts, that's what it takes to find one of these winning cultivars. So it's not like, oh, this dude's trying to rob me no, bro, it's a lot of work. So I'd rather hunt my own. So you just paid, $500 for a pack, $200 for a pack, $80 for a pack. And by the time you get done hunting them in a year and a half, you'll have maybe a winner or two. But what did it cost you? That's what you have to look at. When someone could say, here's, give me a few grand, and you have, 8 fucking bangers all ready to go. Terpene profiles you want, structure you want, vigor you want, safe, viroid tested, bug free. I mean, so, that's what it is. You got to choose. And it's not to say that, there isn't some places that have more inexpensive cuts for less money, but it's all about volume things. So they're not going to give you one cut for $15 if they're a business, because they will fail. You cannot, it's expensive to run this shit. But if you get a couple hundred of them, it's okay. You can do $15-$20. You know what I mean? If someone wants 40,000 cuts tomorrow, I can probably get them for $7 each. 40,000 or more.
Yeah. Okay, so let me get to what cuts will be. Do we know what cuts are going to be available? It's a question that's up on the screen. I pinned it up there.
There'll be a plethora. They'll have the lineage and all that shit. And
we're gonna get it on the site.
Give me 1 second. I gotta grab this charger.
Okay, so the new site should be ready, guys, Friday. Like I said, so we're gonna have his gear on there, his cuts. It's gonna be a cut site. Clones, Dark Star clones, cuts. It'll be one of the two to name. Him and a whole bunch of other people. So just know that's going to be coming real soon. I'm going to try to get the pricing best as we possibly can for you guys on certain things. Obviously, it's going to be up to the breeder on pricing, but it sounds like we're going to have pretty good pricing through, him in particular. But that's coming.
I mean, we're going to have price points for everybody. If you want onesie, twosies, or what, you need extension cord. If you want onesies, twosies, that's fine. But we're going to do get 3 strains for the price of 2, shit like that. We're going to have all different price points. And then, anybody, if they need to talk to me, if you're having an issue or you want some now, some later, whatever, I mean, we can always work out deals and shit. Just call me. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a price point for every cut. No, you're not going to get a cut that just cost us $60,000 to hunt for $20. It's not going to happen. We're going to have a $250 menu, a $500 menu, and a $1,000 menu. And, if you buy, it's all about price point. So if you buy, more of them, or if you want some of those same cuts in bulk, we can get them to you for $15, but you got to buy 200. it's all about price point. Like we have bills; those bills have to be paid. It's extremely expensive to run a nursery. So we have one nursery that houses all specialty moms, a bunch of them. We have keep them small. We replace the mothers every 90 days. And that's safe and sterile. And then we have a bulk nursery at another location that has 6 to 10 strains at any time, where if you call and say, hey, I need 1,000 of them, I could probably do them for $15. You know what I mean? So they'll be the best of both worlds.
Obviously, he's just letting you guys know, Well, I think there's a place you could actually, you can get that. I don't know. Yeah. So why would you say something like that, bro? Why would you put that into the universe to wish that upon yourself? I don't know, disbanded. I feel like that's you know what I mean? I mean, I know you grow. That's a weird thing to wish. It's a weird thing to ask for. Just saying. I'm just saying, bro. You know what I mean? I think he's frozen. Can you hear me still? His phone might have died. I know he was looking. I know he was looking for his cord. Okay. While he's frozen and we're waiting for him to come back, this is what I'm going to do. So, okay, we lost him. If he comes back, he comes back. But listen, what I wanted to do is show you guys on Instagram. I'm going to do some giveaways for you guys. UFO was going to do giveaways of the new drop. He called last minute and said he couldn't show up. So I know you're being stupid. I already know. No different if you call a HVAC or plumbing, pay a little more. Yeah. Like these are going to be guaranteed too. If you guys have issues with them, like we're going to trust me. Like I was saying before, I'm going to have breeders from We Froze. What do you mean we froze? Everybody froze? He froze. Yeah, he froze. It's all good. But it's a local street spot. I don't even know why I put that up there. I have no idea why I pinned that. Okay, so anyway, what I was going to say is this. The website should be ready by Friday. I'm not going to say it's going to be like up and running Friday, but hopefully by 4/20, by Sunday, Monday at the very latest, the clone site should be up. I'll post about it. I'll let you guys know about it. I'll probably come live and talk about it on here if you guys are not on Instagram. But we're going to have kind of research, 808, Fisherman seeds, Fresh Coast. I talked to in-house already. So in-house, something from in-house probably will be on there. I think I talked to Aficionado. So, and I'm going to try to give you guys better, the best deals that I possibly can. But the breeders that we're going to bring on, the clones, everything will be tested. You guys will know that you guys will be able to get proof that everything was tested to you guys before you accept it. I'm going to figure that stuff out as we go. But I can promise you guys, I have a lot of people on board. I'm sure I left a lot of names out just now because I spoke to a lot of people about this. The idea was a centralized hub of people, of breeders that are that have a good reputation, so you guys know exactly what you're getting. Not just a random cut from some random person that's going to call it something and you don't know what it is. These are going to be cuts from the breeders themselves. Either hunted cuts, breeder cuts, whatever the case may be, we'll list it as that, as such, and that's how we're going to do it. You get what you pay for. Yeah, 100%, man. He puts a lot of work in. He has a big clone list. Everything's tested, and all these guys will back everything. They'll all be verified from the breeder themselves. All right, I see he just popped back in. Hold on, let me bring him back in. And then I was going to tell you guys, I'm going to do some giveaways tonight. So.
There we go.
All right, you back. All right.
Fucking phone.
I knew it died because you froze.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so we have about a half hour left with him. That's it. We're already a half hour through. I think that we put the drop is on the site for you guys as well. We just did the Georgia Pie drop.
Yep.
Is that what
Georgia Pie drop? Yep.
Okay, so that's on the site. You guys are welcome. I could put a code up that you guys can take and you guys could use because it's almost 4/20. Let me see if I have a code. You guys could use. Where's that? Here it is, right here. So I'm gonna switch that. You guys could use DMAX code. That's gonna get you 15% off at his gear. Yeah, I might even be able to switch the code up to a little bit higher percentage because of 420. Save you guys a little bit more money. If anybody wants to use the code, use the code. Or if anybody wants to go pick up some Fisherman gear off the site, you guys can DM me. I might jump that code up a little bit or give you free shipping or something like that. So
we're seeing some good stuff out of those packs. We've hunted a bunch of them. We've got a bunch more going into flower, and then really starting to see some nice stuff come out of the Bolo line, the Bolo Runts line, which you still have, and the Lemon Cherry Pie line. So as they come through, flower, we're starting to see some really cool shit. I'm getting calls and feedback on them. All I can do is beg you guys, if you hunt 10 of any of these seeds, you're going to find something nice. You'll probably find a few that you really like in some of the packs, but you're always going to find something good. And if for any reason you do a 10-pack hunt and you don't find something that's super sweet, just call me. I'll give you a free pack. I don't see it happening. I got a bunch of friends that are hunting 10, 12, 15, 20 at a time, and they're like, bro, there's some heat in this shit. There's nothing worse than someone spending fucking money, popping a whole pack of seeds, not getting good germination rates, or not finding something good, at least something good. And this is part of the reason I started breeding and selling seeds. I was spending fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on seed packs, and a lot of times I wouldn't find shit. It's very frustrating, and I'm not saying it pointing out any particular breeders. It's not cool to talk about other people's work because it's really luck of the draw. Sometimes you can hunt a 10-pack, not find shit, hunt another 10-pack and find 7 good ones. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is we were hunting thousands, and it was surprising to me how many ones that we would actually put on the list out of there were. And that's when I knew I had to start selling seeds more. So if you guys pop a 10-pack, and you can call me too, I'll tell you, so out of this pack, we're finding more winners than this pack. These are the packs that we're finding, 3, 4, 5, 6 bangers in, 1 or 2 that are really, really nice and that we like and that also smoke. For me, the shit can't just look good and it can't just have vigor and good structure. It's got to smoke. So, we have some, we've thrown stuff away that's so pretty, so gorgeous, just because we're not looking for 7 in potency. We want shit that fucking smokes. You know what I mean? So we get rid of it.
This is what the conversation I just had with Lou, talking about
it's really hard with the candy gas shit because there's lots of shit that tastes good. But once in a while you get something that tastes good and is a head knocker. And that's the shit we're looking for.
Yeah. All right. So for anybody that does, like I said, we have a couple of his drops on the site right now. You could see some of the feedback I've been putting up on the screen. I got the Ice Water Lemon Cherry Pie S1. Your gear looks sweet, but then you have people like this, bro. I popped everything I popped from Fisherman has been top notch. Facts, straight killing it. You guys could already see. I'm running the icy runts again. Have them in veg now. I'm going to do Georgia pie crosses in another tent. Let's go. I want cherry pie and blue dream. Oh, dog walker, banana OG, white rhino. Okay, he's bringing back some of the. This is what he's working on now. Some of the OGs, at least. I don't know about the banana. I'm not sure what he has exactly, but I know he's trying to bring back some of the older strains. And we'll see what's going to be on those menus, but
it's going to kind of be, we got to work with some of the older stuff. That pineapple OG I have, it will never leave my side. I will never get rid of her. I like the way she acted as a receiver. We have her, she just blew pollen everywhere over a bunch of candy gas because unfortunately the market, that's what they want. So, we just did some work with Dr. Freak, and I have his Blue Nana Punch in there. So the Blue Nana Punch just got knocked up with Sherb Cake and knocked up with Pineapple OG. So we will see what comes of that. I'm excited about that. It's also a washer. But we are knocking up a bunch of OGs too. We knocked up the SFE. We knocked up some diesel. We knocked up Sour D. We knocked up a bunch of fucking OGs. Pineapple OG, Biker OG, I'm drawing a brain fart, but a bunch of fucking OGs. SFE OG, fucking a bunch of them. But we found some good shit in all of them. The Executioner is King Louis. The Executioner is King Louis OG crossed with Georgia Pie. And I'll tell you right now, based on seeing her in veg right now, her stem rubs are fucking nasty, and she's got mad vigor. She's the biggest plant we got going right now.
Okay, well, listen, I'm just saying, there's no one at this point, John of all trades. It's the homie. I'm just saying, go do it, bro. There's no time like the present. You know, I want to grab. No, go grab, bro. Use the code. Use the code. Get yourself a deal. I got
and
you, bro.
We give freebies with every pack. So no matter if someone buys 1 pack or 5 packs, they get freebies with all of them. That's something we try to do. And, you know, we're not giving the shit we don't want to give away. We're giving freebies of the shit we think is going to be fire or that we've run already and we know has lots of potential in it, that it has fire in it. So that's another thing, you know.
No doubt. Piff to Ken. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking, T-Chef. I mean, it sounds good. Sounds good. Shout out to 419 Girls. Haven't seen you around in a minute. Good to have you back around. No complaints. Anything I ran from Fisherman. Let's go.
Yeah, man. And you guys just remember, man, I'm available. If you ever have a problem with germ rates or you have a problem with anything, just call me or just text me or DM me. Like, I'm available. I mean, at some point we'll get to the point where we probably can't, you know, answer everybody singularly. It'll have to be in a kind of a group or whatever, but man, but I always want feedback. Motherfuckers, if you tell me it's a 4, I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna send you something that's a 9. You know what I mean? Plus,
yeah,
you know, don't blow smoke on my ass. Tell me what it really is. Like my one buddy, he'll say, look, I had 4 phenos that smoked okay, 2 phenos that smoked good, and 1 pheno that was fucking phenomenal. I'm like, can't really ask more than that out of a 10-pack. He's like, hell no. No, I'm straight with that.
And the pricing is super fair, man. Just so you guys know, his 10-packs are $85. So,
and you get freebies with every 10-pack.
Yeah, and FEMS. So, okay, for anybody that doesn't know that, let me just make that clear too. These packs that we're talking about are 10-pack FEMS, $85. If you guys use that code right there, you're getting like the steal. You know, you really can't beat it, man. Plus you get freebies. So
yeah, if they have questions about, you know, what we're finding via terpene profile or what we're finding via color or any of that, just, you know, watch the posts or, you know, DM me. I'm always willing to tell you what we're finding in our hunts.
Right,
you know, if I have time, I'm on it.
If you guys want candy gas, Sunshine Run straight fire.
I've heard from like 3 or 4 people that have finally run that there's some fire in that Sunshine Run. So I'm getting ready to rehunt that motherfucker. We found a real good one and lost it.
I want Georgia Pie to Hell's Angel. All right, go grab it. That's on the site, right? Go grab me. Tell what are you doing? What are you waiting on, bro? See, I got a couple of people I can talk to like this and tell you guys. Why one? Do, go, do. Get it. Go get it. Shit.
Yeah, and you know, if you guys you know, want to DM me, no matter if you buy it from Dark or wherever, it doesn't matter. If you DM me, hey, is there any way that I can get these for my freebies? I'll be like, bet, no problem. So when we do your order, you'll get the freebies that you want.
All right, let's go.
Or I'll tell you, no, you probably don't want those as your freebies. You want these because we're finding fucking heat in these bitches. You know, that's always going to help somebody because it's really about the time. All this hunting and popping seeds is really not about the money as much as it's about the time. You know, you're investing a year of your life in this shit. By the time you run them back and all that shit and save cuts, and it's a fucking year.
I don't have Executioner on the site. Why? Was that not part of the list that you sent me?
No, it's on there. That's weird. If
All right,
not, you can always add it.
Yeah, John, just remind me. Send me a DM and remind me. I'll add it on there. It should be on there. I don't know why it wouldn't be on there. But what up, NC? What up?
Hey, Dark. I forgot to ask you. How did you get all those midget strippers out of your bedroom last night at 4 a.m?
Very carefully. Very carefully. I had opened the window and the ladder, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
They needed a ladder.
All right, how about phenos that have no pistol hair? How about phenos that have no pistol hairs?
Never seen it. That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, well, yeah. Explain. Well, yeah, that's weird. I mean, obviously, the reason that they have the pistols on a female is to bring in, originally it's for pollen, like for them to catch the pollen. So, unless it was some, I don't know, something.
Don't have any pistol hairs? That's fucking wild.
Yeah.
You sure you don't have males?
Right? Maybe it is a male, right?
I don't know.
Is
it something of my gear? Because if it is, I'll replace it. But I haven't heard that one ever.
No, just finished my third run with the blueberry candy pheno of plunts I found.
Yeah, obviously, I know, and that's two people who have told me that they found something leaning blueberry in the plunts, and I don't understand that because I'll have to look back at the lineage. But plunts is platinum lemon cherry gelato times runts. So, it's weird. Maybe there's some blueberry back in there somewhere long back.
Maybe. The waves was super fire. The waves was super fire.
Yeah, I found a waves that I'm telling you, it's the one. It smokes hard. It's probably 7.3 in potency, and it's beautiful, bro. Just drop dead beautiful.
Are you talking about me or him? I called him in January for the GP crosses, sent the money literally within 3 hours. I had the tracking number. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I try to stay on top of the shit, because if I don't get the shit right out, it'll get fucked up. So I just try to get it out.
Yeah, nah, he's a little he'd be waiting on me sometimes. I'll just admit it. He'd be like, "Yo, did you do this?"
I'm waiting on you because I gotta wait on the midget strippers you were supposed to send me 3 months ago. Once those get here, I'll send it out right away, and your clients won't get no herm OG, nigga.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I definitely need a kick in the ass sometimes, but I always follow through. It's just a matter, solid, got respect. Let's go. He always did put out the heaters. Bet Icy Pie was a banger as well.
Yes, the Icy Pie has got fucking fire in that shit. I have a whole room of Icy Pie right now. We're rehunting it. We found a number 6 that was really good, but it's gonna come down in a few weeks, and I'm fucking. They're stacked, bro. I'm excited. There's so much candy in that fucking room. I'm excited.
Dark had a ladder in your pie for his whatever, bro.
We want the video. We want video. We want video.
My girl is a little person. We laugh every time you mention the strippers. Let's go.
You know what the name of the movie is that you were in, Dark? They call Dark Daddy. Daddy Dark.
Don't let the people know, bro. Don't let them
Daddy,
know.
Daddy Dark. Make them little ass bitches bark.
I have Elisa without any pistols. I have Elisa with barely any pistols. It's wild. Looks like it's covered in ice. All right, let's go. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Why is everybody? Oh, listen, man. I'm not. Listen, I'm just saying. Y'all tripping, man. Shit. Talking about your girl. I had to get on a step stool. Man, I made her. You tripping, bro? Me turn. Where is she at? Where's she at, bro? She's cooler than you. All right, there's a strain like a back high again. Channel had it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Ramon, did you bring your friends tonight? What's up, guys? What are we speaking on right now? We're talking about
No, this dude this fucking Chad DM'd me and said he had the real 80s skunk cut for 30 racks.
Oh my God, I saw that, bro. And I'm like, I seen that shit. Yeah.
Hey, he's a stupid motherfucker. If you had the real 80s skunk cut, it's 1M. 1M. That's what that the fuck is. That's why I'm trying to find it so bad. I need $1 million. If I had $1 million, I might be able to buy food.
I'm just saying, like,
don't get me started with that curly mustache shit. Keep that.
Like, remember the baseball player, Raleigh?
Fucking
what was it?
soy boy motherfucker. He's a pussy.
Hair like that. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Stop it with the curly fucking mustache.
I'm just saying that shit was fucking funny as hell, bro.
And man, if you that dude grew up in my neighborhood, oh my God. Those soy boys would be alive in the neighborhood I grew up in. They would kill them all. Or fucking take money from them daily.
All right, the ice 101 coming from Brandon was really good. God,
thanks,
you guys
man.
Midget strippers, like
that's what's up. I've never like personally been with one. I just like to talk about it because I don't know. I always wondered what it'd be like. My buddy said he went to Vegas and they put this jacket on and they zip it up and it's got two big black handles and you just grab the handles and it's like a fucking masturbation, but you just slam her with because she's so light.
All right. Let's not do this. Let's not do this. All right. We're talking genetics here, guys. All right. Let's go. Free ladder. Yeah. Let's go. Now listen, we got 14 minutes left with him. For real. 14 minutes left. You guys have any questions at all, man, about growing mediums? Is he organic? Is he soft? Like, this is your guys' chance, man. Ask him what his lights, how he grows, how he does his cut, whatever. This is why really we're here, is to let you guys ask some questions, whether it be about how he makes seeds, the clones, whatever the case may be. You got 14 minutes left. Ask away.
If they don't ask questions, I can talk about the basic way that I'm training my son to grow right now. So we're going to do a year of cocoa, a year of living soil, a year of automated system, and then a year of DWC. So he's going to learn all the facets of growing.
Oh yeah, that's the cool
I've been sponsored by Veg Plus Bloom for about the last going on over 7 years. So I have a good relation. I was using it before I met them for about a year and a half, and they flew out here, went into the rooms, went into the farm, took about 13 samples with them, and then called me back in a couple weeks and asked me if I'd like to be sponsored. I'm like, I'm already buying the shit. Hell yeah, I want to be sponsored. So yeah. I like the stuff because it's clean, it's carbon based, it has enzymes in it already. I don't have to fuck with that. The plants take up what they want, what they need. I'm not adding CalMag or adding this to that plant or raising the nitrates on these plants. They just uptake what they need. I love it.
Yeah.
How's the wife doing? Yeah. Okay. Update on wife. 9 months ago, my wife had her right lung removed, completely removed. Since then, she has been back a multitude of times for testing. They have to keep checking and make sure the cancer's gone. And 2 weeks ago, she got to ring the gong. She is completely done with her treatment, immunotherapy, and she is cancer-free.
Let's go.
Now, if I could just stop her from getting the male midget strippers every Friday, weed.
All right, here. What do you use for nutrients and lights?
Right now, I'm using Veg Plus Bloom. So we're using Veg Plus Bloom. It's just a 2-part powder. Part 1, and then you add shine and flower. So VBX for your base for veg. So 6 grams per gallon in small veg, 8 grams per gallon in big veg, and then 8 grams a gallon in early flower, and then 10 grams a gallon after week 1. And then during week 2, I implement shine, which is the second part. It's just 2 grams per gallon. Super fucking simple. You know, it's carbon based. It does have some salts, but it has a lot of organic inputs. So, you know, like it has a couple things that they can't consider as organic because of the way they're processed. It also has, you know, microbiology, special bacteria. I mean, these guys do business in 46 countries. This is not a small company. Like it has a bacteria in it that they spent, I know personally firsthand, that they spent $4 million in R&D over a 10-year period to get this bacteria strains to do what they wanted them to do. You know, that stuff, it's great. And I run in cocoa. Right now we switched everything back to, I went back to HPS and ceramic metal halides. So I have 2 rooms that are ceramic metal halides, 2 rooms that are HPS. We will be implementing under canopy lighting in the near future because there is a benefit in temperature swing, microenvironment down by the lowers. You don't have as fluffy a bud, and you can increase your weight anywhere from 0.7 pounds per light to as much as 1.5 or more pounds per light, I've heard, with the right setup with the under canopy lighting. And then you also don't have all that fluff at the bottom, which makes sense to me. So we will be implementing under canopy lighting in both of the HPS and the CMH room. My breeding chambers are both 315 LEDs, Loraflux, made in Michigan. I think he's sold out, or I don't know what happened. The partners sold the thing or split up or whatever, but they're really good lights. And I have a bunch of a nice LED, 8 bars and 6 bars and 4 bars. So if anybody needs lights that weren't run that long, let me know. I'll let them go cheap. I just need to get space in my house back. You know, I mean, I've sold a bunch of them, but
yeah.
Do I like LEDs? Yes. Do I like the terpene profile and the resin production I get from HPS and CMHs better? Yes. The CMH is a really cool light because it's the best veg light that I have ever seen. Like you have fast growth, big, thick epidural layer, big stems, big plants, it's a banger. It's one of those lights you can veg under it, and then all you got to do is flip it because they make the dual veg flower CMH bulbs. What does it say? Any strains recommended for the Georgia pine line to grow outdoors? I don't want to say that because it's a new line, and I haven't had any of my friends in Cali or Washington or Oregon or Michigan, or I haven't anybody grown those outside yet. But if I had to guess, those OGs are hardy. The SFB OG is hardy. The log cabin is very hardy. I know the log cabin by itself did fucking phenomenal numbers last year outside in both California and Oregon. So those 2 would probably be good to try. I'm guessing that Waves with the Pineapple OG will do really fucking good outside. And that's the Pineapple OG cross with the Georgia Pie. I bet that thing grows like indoor quality weed outside. That's my guess.
That's good. Your IPM?
My IPM is a Suffoil X only. That's it. That's it. And it's organic. It's OMRI listed. I'm going to tell you the story. So a friend of mine who's much older than me, and I'm 54, who's been growing much longer than me, probably 15 years longer than me. I was talking to him on the phone one day, and he's like, look, just buy this Suffoil X shit, try it. I'm like, it's organic. Like, what the fuck? Does the shit really work? You know, after spending $500,000-$600,000 on IPM shit over the last fucking 40 years, you know what I mean? It's hard to believe that something organic could work this good, but honestly, it is my favorite product. It is I'm not sponsored by them. It's the best fucking product I have ever motherfucking used in my life. Hands down, bar none. And it doesn't hurt people. We don't spray anything on our flower ever. If I have something go south in there, I'll cut it down and throw it away. I don't give a fuck. But I refuse to spray any IPM. I know a lot of people do. I know they also put their weed in X-ray machines and dunk it in fucking hydrogen peroxide and all that shit. I just choose not to. And that's okay if that's, what they decide to do. But myself, I've never had a better, listen, if you do it once per week in the winter at 60 mils per gallon, spray the plant really, really, really well, pull off all your lowers, spray it once a week, you will never see a motherfucking bug again. I haven't seen bugs in years. So it's just in the summer, you might want to go to 40 mils per gallon and do it twice a week. And a lot of these products, it's not that a lot of these products don't work. It's that the people that are applying them are just, spraying. And dude, you have to take one plant one by one, put it on a table, pull off all the lowers, soak that bitch underneath until that motherfucker is soaked and you got every speck of it. If you do that once a week, you'll never see bugs again with this product. It suffocates them. And it's also an antibacterial. So if you do have some bacteria floating around in the air that you don't see and it lands on your plant, the problem with PM is that once the PM is on your leaf for 2 weeks or longer, it eats its way through the epidural layer and becomes systemic. And anybody that tells you that PM is not systemic, just tell them to shut the fuck up. I keep hearing, oh, you can fix it, or you can do this. Once that shit is in a fucking plant, take it outside and burn that bitch. You're fucking done. It's going to pop back up and flower. But again, a lot of this is about prevention. So Sulfoil X is not only for bugs, but it's a great preventative for any kind of bacteria. You know what I mean? So I love the shit. I'm not paid by them. I'm not sponsored by them. But if someone said, I'll sponsor you and I'll give you all this shit for free if you run it, I would tell them no. That's how good I like it. Beneficials for the win. Okay. Take me 10 samples out of.
Yeah, no, he's saying, I think he's saying, they're saying.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that bullshit. I mean, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not in agreement with that at all. I've run fucking 20,000 all kinds of beneficials. They do help, but that is not the answer for me because I have to stay sterile. I have to. I don't have any choice. If I send a sample to one of my good clients, I might lose 40 grand a year from one client. I can't do that. I can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
I know that the Sulfoil works. So
before you go in the flower, stop it. Prevent it. Oh.
I agree. If you got to spray and flower, it's not worth smoking. I agree.
Yep. All right, we got 2 more minutes, so we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna pull this thing up the post. I'm gonna let you guys go to the post. I'm gonna do like a half-hour giveaways with you guys at the end of the night. I'm not gonna sit here for another hour and do giveaways, but I will go about a half hour. Maybe we make it an hour. I don't fucking know. But point is, I'm gonna let him run because I know he's got shit to do. I'm gonna throw up the post from Instagram on the screen. I'm gonna walk away for like 2 minutes and come back. I'm gonna give you guys some time to go enter over there. If there's anybody in here that's not on Instagram, you guys have to let me know. I'll figure out a way to do the wheel for those that did it on Instagram, and then I'll do some for the room. But I'll do a couple giveaways. So, but I'm gonna let him go. Like I said, we're down to 1 minute with him anyway.
That's what's up. I just want to thanks for having me on. Thanks, you guys. Listen, anytime between 8 and 10 in the morning, I'm in the office doing to-do lists every single day. If you have a grow question, if you have an IPM question, if you can't identify a pest or you can't identify something that's going on with your plants, I'm more than happy to take a look at it. Like I said, I can't answer you all times of the day, but in that AM, if you say, hey man, tomorrow morning, I'm going to send you a list of questions and will you look at these for me and try to help me to tell me what's wrong in my room? I will do that for you. I mean, some of these guys are really good at what they do. Oh wow.
Don't listen to this guy right here. All right.
Yeah. No, don't do
Wanted
that.
to
But
point it
anybody
out,
that
so-
needs
So you,
that needs a hand with something, just hit me up. I'm willing to help when I can, man. And if you haven't bought the seeds yet or tried some, try some. You'll be happy.
let's go. Go to the site. Hit up the site. Use the code I tapped in on the bottom right there, and that's it.
All right, brother.
Clone site's
Thanks for
gonna be
having me.
up, and I appreciate you, bro.
You too, brother. Have a good night.
Have a good night, man. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do, man. Because, like I said, UFO had already told me he wasn't gonna make it. He couldn't make it tonight. He had something come up, and like I said, when I started this night out, we all have shit come up in life. Is what it is, right? So we're gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna show you guys right here on Instagram if you guys want to be entered into some of these giveaways. Let me see if I can pull this up again. Hold on. You guys got to give me 1 second here. I'm going to show you guys the post. I'm going to put it on the screen if I'm able to. Let me see. Is it going to let me? You know what? I'm just going to end here. I'm going to take us off Instagram. We don't need to be on Instagram. We're here. If anybody was on Instagram, it's too bad at this point. You guys should be over here. Here's the post right here. Where's that? Hold on. I can't see you guys. I can't see the comments right now, so just give me 1 sec. All right, so here's the post. Hold on. We get into it. Man, come on. Here we go. There's the post right there. You guys will see it in a second. All right, we're going to get us off Instagram because we're all here now. I'm not worried about Instagram now. Let me see if I can do this. Screen share. Here we go. Bam. Bam. There it is. Okay, so deal is, if you guys have not gone over to Instagram and done this yet, that's the post. Man, it's turned around. That's the post right there. It's on my Dark Star Sea Bank official page. I'm gonna type the post and you guys go do it. If there's anybody that's not on Instagram, I'll do something of a comment picker type of thing or a hashtag picker type of thing as well. But I do want to make use of this tonight because I didn't last week. I'm going to type it in. Give me 1 sec. And this is going to be for giveaways, all right? This is going to be for giveaways. Let me put this up here. All right, so there it is right there. There it is. So listen, I need a second. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two. What's up, Spanish Casey? Shout out to everybody. If I didn't say what's up to you, now's your chance to go over to that post right there and get your last entries in. I literally am going to walk away for like 2 minutes. You guys need to give me 2 minutes. I'm going to be right back. But go over there. When I come back, I'm going to do some giveaways for you guys. So there it is right there. You guys talk in the comments. I literally just need 2 minutes. Go to the post. I'm going to pull your guys' names, put you on a wheel or duck races, and we'll do duck races just like this. And we're going to do some giveaways. So go do it. And I need about 2 minutes, man. 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm making y'all jump through hoops. That's right. I'll be right back. back. Damn, I almost lost my voice there. All right, I'm back, guys. All right, so let's go. I mean, would you guys rather do the hashtags? I mean, if you rather do the hashtags, we can do that. But I mean, I could do it on a duck race thing at this, just as easily. So, you guys want to do the hashtags? You rather do the hashtags? Let me know. If you guys rather do the hashtags, let me know in the comments. You want to do the hashtag? Buzz Delaney says no on the hashtag. Let's see who else. Anybody? Hashtags? You guys would rather do the hashtags? Hash it out. Hashtag? Nah. All right, we'll do both. We'll do both. We'll go back and forth. All right. Hashtags are easy. Here, let me get the wheel up for you guys. And we'll do both. All right, here we go. Everybody should have done this already. Let me get you guys on the wheel. Here we go. I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need it anymore. And we'll do this. Hold on one sec. Let's do. We'll get your guys' names on this wheel. And we'll do both. We'll go back and forth. I'll do like 5 giveaways. I'll make it something special for you guys, it being 420. I'm not even going to tell you guys what it's going to be. It'll be random. You guys that get the random giveaways, you already know they get hooked up. So we'll do that. Give me 1 sec. I'm pulling your guys' names off the post right now. Yeah, don't put them. They should have to share. Yeah. I'm going to use both. I'm going to do both for you guys. So everybody's happy. This way everybody's happy. And, I mean, we still listen. I might go, I might take it out. We might be here till 11. I plan on being here till 11 with UFO. So let's do it. Micro Darky is back, mofo. Dark is back. What's up? What's up, fool? Damn. All right, hold on. Here we go. I got your names. I'm pulling them right now. Bam. Here we go. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, we have. Hey, there's actually 175 names on this wheel right now, so we're definitely going to do a couple duck races, and we're going to do some hashtag giveaways. We're going to do both. Copy. Get rid of that. All right, duck races right here. Log in. Bam. Alexa, Fish Radio Sirius XM.
Fish Radio from Sirius XM.
All right, there we go. All right, so the cool thing about this now is what I can do is I can put the ducks up on the. We're going to do the ducks first because all those people that did take the time to do the ducks. Let's do the ducks first, and then I'm going to do the hashtag. So let me pull up the duck races. Here we go. Bam. I'm going to do. Yeah, we'll do 2 minutes. Set. Can you guys see it? Wait, I got to go back on a different screen. Let me make sure we're good. All right, y'all can see it? We good to go? Look at this. I mean, this is all me tonight, y'all. Shit. Wait, can I? Oh, wait. Did I fuck it up? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait, hold on. Let me redo that so I can be on the screen too. Wait. Ah! I was all good for a second. Hold on. Let me redo it. All right, here we go. Am I still on it? All right, we good. We're good. Wait, can I enlarge the screen? Wait, let me see if I can enlarge it. Bam, that enlarged it on there. Let's go. Look at this, man. It looked very small. It doesn't look small anymore. We good to go, bro. I'm just saying, I think this is better I'm trying to switch everything from Instagram over here. I personally don't want to be on Instagram anymore. I really don't. I hate Instagram. You know, I got fools that want to report shit, all this crazy stuff. So, all right, here we go though. Bam. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I like this, right? I mean, this is pretty good, man. You gotta don't do the hashtags yet. I'm gonna tell you guys when to do the hashtags. No reason to do the hashtags yet. We're gonna run this, and then we're gonna do the hashtags. Then we're gonna go back to this, and we're gonna like go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and see if we can make it, you know, to at least 10:30, 10:45. Maybe we go to 11 o'clock. Let's see. So, let me get my little book out here. Make sure I keep track of everything. I hate IG, bro. Like more now than ever. You know, more now than ever for real. It's just like it's more trouble than it's worth. I feel like I could even start to do auctions on here because the reality is I could have a second phone and in the second screen, and why not? So I'm really thinking about switching everything over here because Instagram just is like Instagram is a nightmare. Let's be real. We could have that conversation, you know. Tell me who else in here? Dangerous organizations and individuals. You know, these fools out there reporting stuff. The nice thing about being on YouTube, they can report all they want. They're not going to get anywhere. I actually pay for this that I use. YouTube is really good with that. Even if people do report, they actually look and they go over your video. And if anything, they'll put an age restriction on it, which is fine. I have no problem with that. So, you know, to all the haters out there on Instagram, that's how I feel. Yes. Serious, man. Let's go. John of all trades. Let me know you're here, brother. John of all trades. Let me know you are here. It is whack. Fools report non-stop. You already know, bro. That's what I'm saying. Report this, motherfucker. You know, report this. All right, there he is. There he is. Go birds. Go birds. All right, gone. On the I'll hook it up. I'm gonna hook these up good for 420. All right, so let's do this. Now I'm gonna remove this for a second. Wait, how can I do this? All right, let me get the second thing open. Hold on. Real quick. So we're gonna stream. All right, here. All right, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right, so now we're gonna do this instead, and let's do this. All right, so here we go. So now we're gonna do the hashtag Dark Star. So go ahead, hashtag Dark Star. 75 people in here. As soon as I see it get close to 75 hashtags, you'd be good to go, and we'll start this one. I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. Good luck. The fake accounts get more accessibility. Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Crazy. Yeah, if you guys were on the wheel, just trust me, you guys were on there. There's 200 and something names on there. Everybody that did the post was on that duck race thing. So how gotta get yeah, you'd be on there. Southward. As long as you did it, I promise you, everybody's name was on that. When I pull the ducks back up, I'll show you guys there's about 230 names on there. You guys are not seeing all of them. You're only seeing them, you know, a portion of them. So everybody's name is on there though. As long as you did the post, your name was on there. And I'm gonna pull it back up again. So let's go. All right, so we'll give you guys till the clock says 2:16. My clock says 2:16, which is going to give you guys another minute. Why are you laughing, FU? Huh? What is FU laughing about? I don't even see anything. Oh, I see it now. Barkle Dark. Let's go. Let's go. All right, 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Let's see how many of you guys did it so far. All right, almost everybody, man. There's 82 people in here. I'm just saying, put the hashtag up. You guys got 15 seconds on this one to get the hashtag up. Not everybody in here has done it. I can see how many people did it already, and it's not everybody. So, that's totally up to you. If you guys don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. But there is 80 people, and not everybody has done it. Apparently, yours didn't post. I just pulled the names just now. If you did it and you're on the post, your name will be on there. I promise you that. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, you guys can see the amount of entries on there, right? So not everybody did it, But either way, I'm about to spin it right now. So, and then I'm going to go back to the duck races. We'll go about 15 minutes. We'll go to 10:30, 10:45 straight through. See how many giveaways we can get in. All right. So here we go. I'm about to spin it, guys. Bam. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh, shit. I wonder I don't even know who this guy is. New winner here. New winner, guys. New winner. His name is Puff N. Puff N. But, he got 20 seconds left. Oh, let's go. All right. Cool. NC is going to do a couple giveaways too. So, he's here. This new guy is here. I'm going to get him written down. And I just rigged, whatever. Wait. So if you guys know NC is going to do a couple giveaways. But this one's going to be on a random. All right, I'm going to go back to the wheel. This will be my giveaway. Then we'll do 3 in a row from NC. How about that? He said a couple. We're going to say a few. So we're going to do one more from me and then 3 from NC. All right, what do we got? Congrats, Dark Star, congrats, bro. It was the special nicknames I answered. Puff that Shiva, Dark Star, almost got a win. Puff, yeah. Sick, let's go. New guy, congrats. That's NC in disguise. It's just frozen. It's just frozen, not the actual winner. All right, I'm pulling the races back up. Here we go. Share this tab instead. Let's race again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle. And listen, you guys can see the screen as well as I do. I just want to show you guys real quick. If you see that number right there, there's 175 names in the list. You see my, me circling it. Names and lists right below edit list right there. 175. For anybody that feels like they're not on there because they're not seeing their duck, just know there's 175 names on there. All right. Everybody that did the post is on there. I just want everybody to understand that's the way it works. And that's how it goes. So good luck, good luck, good luck. No, I'm not repulling any names. Nah, you're in there. Everybody's in there. Everybody's in there. As long as you okay. Yeah. Well, you're still in for the hashtag stuff anyway. Post I put up every Saturday. Just make sure or every Wednesday. I always do a Wednesday breeder post as well. Wednesdays and Saturday nights, guys. And we got a lot of good stuff coming up Saturday night auction-wise. 420 sale. Saturday night in the live. You guys can't see behind me, but we have been doing inventory all day long. And I promise you guys, 420 sale is going to be a good one. Make sure you guys are signed up for my email if you're not. I will release the discount code through my email address, through my email list, through my email. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Make sure you guys sign up for the email list on the site. All right, go to the site, sign up for the email. I'm gonna put out the code, the 420 discount sale code through there. And as soon as I'm done inventory, I'm gonna start the sale, which will probably be by tomorrow afternoon. So look out for email tomorrow night with the discount code and the 420 sale stuff. I'm not saying 50% off, but I might mark some breeders down 50% that you'll just have to go look through the site and you'll see, you know, there will be some 50% off stuff, but you're going to have to go through the site. Otherwise, the code will probably be 35% off. But there will be some stuff that's 50% off on the site. Absolutely. Wait, he can't win twice? Nah, we're going to spin it back, John. I'm sure you're cool with that. Yeah, we're not going to – you can't win twice. You can't win twice. So I'm just going to spin it back. Sorry, guys. It's the luck of the draw, man. He should go play he should go play the lottery, I'm thinking. Because that's like crazy. He just won twice. There's so many ducks on here. But we're going to spin it back, guys. All right, here we go. Yeah, both of you guys, man. I'm just saying. Damn. For real. Go Birds. Go Birds. I know. I figured that. Yeah, you already won. I knew it. I know you. I know. Told Joe my duck in the back. Yeah. Yeah. The Birds got an advantage over the algorithms. Cody, I messed mine up too. You might have done it. Okay. Hashtags coming back up. Yeah. Yep. We're about to do the hashtags again. Tim and Pup must be together sharing some margaritas. Go Birds. Go Birds. Hey, I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Let me say that, you know, while this race is going, 76 people in here right now. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Just know that. And I do apologize for UFO not making it tonight. I will try to get him to come through next week. You know, he was going to give out some stuff tonight from the new drop. So I'm going to talk to him and make sure that he'll be here next week. And, you know, I figured the best way to make up for that was to sit here and do some giveaways with you guys. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. And also, just know the next 3 giveaways are going to come from NC Fisherman. So if you win and you don't know NC, let me know. So I make sure you guys know who to claim your stuff from, because I just took away his comment. Mistakenly, I took away his comment. But if NC wants to say something, I'll pin his comment again so they know it's him. Birdman. All right, let's see who was the winner. Who was the winner? Oh, I can't see it. Wait, let me take that off. The Buckeye Grower. The Buckeye Grower. Let me know you're here. And you got about 20 seconds. The Buckeye Grower. You got 20 seconds, my friend. And you got to be in it to win it. Don't forget that too, guys. Oh, the Buckeye Grower's here. Perfect. All right, perfect. All right. Next 3 are coming from NC Fisherman, guys. I got him pinned. Wait. I'm about to have him pinned. All right, so that's NC Fisherman right there. Let's go. He here. Congrats, congrats, congrats. He's here. You got it, brother. All right, here we go. So let's do a hashtag now, and then we'll do a race and a hashtag. So you guys are going to have, you know, all the chances in the world to win still. I'm going to make it a different hashtag. Give me a second. Hold on. We'll do how about we do I'll make it easy. This way you guys know. All right, that's the hashtag. Let's do it. NC Fish. That's who the giveaway's coming from. We're going to do NC Fish. It's got to be NC Fish. There you go. So I got 2:25 on my clock. I'm going to let this go to 2:27. So you guys got about 2 minutes. You got about 2 minutes to get those in. So I sort of like this, right? I hope you guys like this too, man. I think it's way better than Instagram. Like I really do. The races, I could put the duck races that we do, I could put right up on the screen. I love it. The comment picker makes it easier for anybody that's not on Instagram, so everybody can be involved with the giveaways. And like I was saying before, man, I'm really over Instagram. I really am. People reporting shit, like all the dumb shit, and all the dumb shit that goes on Instagram. At least we could sit here and not have to worry about that. Nobody can report my live over here. Nobody can fucking try to report the live over here. So I don't know. Hopefully you guys like it over here as much as I do. I'm just being honest, bro. I like it over here, I mean, we got 75 people. We chilling. And I could do so much more over here, man. Let's build up here. Yeah, exactly. I like that. Facts, bro. Fuck it. Thank you, Travis. Exactly, bro. For real, man. That's gonna be the next. Yo, don't even. The next hashtag coming up might be something like that. All right, we got 20 seconds left. Get those hashtags in. 20 seconds left. NC Fish is the hashtag. 20 seconds left. Yeah, I think we should start doing auctions on here, man, because I can have a second phone joined in and point it down and still be talking to the people all at the same time. I like being able. I like you guys being able to see me. I think it's weird when there's people that do stuff like this and they don't show their face and you never know what they look like. Like I want to know who I want to know. I want to get to know the person that I'm, fucking with, basically. I don't know. So yeah, I would like to try to start doing auctions on here on Saturday nights. Yep. All right, everybody got them in? I think we're pretty good to go. Are we ready to spin it? Show face. Yo, that's wild. I don't know who that is, but that's wow. Let's go. It is a lost art. Never. Yo, you only. All right, here. I'm spinning it, man. I'm spinning it. Go. Bam. I'm just, how's it not weird, bro? How is it not weird to not see someone's not be able to? I like looking people in the eyes, I want to be able to feel you out, And we don't have to reset. No, we don't have to reset, not at all. All right, M513P. Let's go. All right, so I don't know who you are. If you're on Instagram, you'll hit me up on Instagram. Your giveaways come from NC. Actually, you're from NC Fisherman. So either way, I'm going to write you down and we'll get you figured out. M513P. But listen, let me know what M513P. Let me know if you're on Instagram. And this way I could tell you how to claim your prize and where to go to claim it. But I have you written down for now. But just let me know if you're on Instagram, then we're good. If you're not on Instagram, I'll figure out a different way for you to claim it. Hard to trust those. Can't make eye contact. 100%, man. No, I said M. Yeah, you got Instagram. All right, so just DM me, and I'll point you over to NC. Unless you follow NC Fisherman already, let me know, and you can just hit up NC in the DMs. If you don't follow NC, just hit me up, and I'll forward you over to where NC's at. But just hit me up tomorrow or something. It doesn't have to be tonight, but I got you written down. I got you. All right. All right, I'm going to go back to the duck race, guys. I'm really YB. Stupid. All right, I'm going back to the duck races, y'all. Back to the duck races. This is going to be the second giveaway from NC. And let's shuffle it up. Shuffle one more time. All right, here we go. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Yeah, M513, just let me know it was you. Just send me a DM. You can send it tonight. I might not respond till tomorrow, but I'm just gonna point you over to NC because it was that win's gonna come from him. Deported runs? What the fuck? Yeah, basements. I'll give away a 3-pack of Zero Gravity. All right, hold on. I'm gonna save this and I'm gonna put the comment back up. So I got your comment saved, basements. As soon as we get through these 2 giveaways, I'm gonna throw that back up there, and that'll be your giveaway. And I think I know who you are. Yeah, I know who you are. Y'all meet me in the back. Let's go. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Wait. Can I commentate a little bit? We got blind SRH in the lead right now with 57 seconds left with Torque right behind him. Pro Bong up there as well. Kayla. I see Kayla. I see Mike P 420 making a push. Look at Mike P 420. Really no mids. Thank you. Grandma Duck is up there as well. We got BML. Look at Turp Tacos in there. 760 genetics. But I see Sick. Don Nugs just ran out of gas. Look at the real bitch trying to catch up. The real bitch is just falling back a little bit. Turp Tacos is in the lead with Torque Farms right behind him. Look at GrowCap. Torque Farms, medicinal usage. GrowCap, look at FU in the Grandma Duck. FU in the Grandma Duck trying to make a push. God damn, FU, look at you go, girl. Look at KCML Grow Time. Blind SRH fell back. We got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's just about over. Look at the Trump Duck. Look at the Trump Duck. No, it's going to be Hood Star. Close. Oh, shit. I'm not doing that again, yo. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. All right, we got Hood Star. Hood Star, are you here? Hood Star, are you here? Let's go. Hood Star's here. All right, perfect. Hood Star, that's going to be from NC Fisherman. All right, I know you're on Instagram, so NC, I got you written down. You need me to point you to his page, I got you covered. So Hood Star. And one more, and we're going to do a hashtag on this one as well. Hashtag. Hashtag coming up. So this is going to be from Basements. I saved this. This is going to be, never mind. We still got one more coming up from C. Let's do, share this tab. Let's do it again. We're going to do, bam. Let's do, I mean, I have to, right? FIG. Wait, how about FU? Yeah, there you go. FUIG. I mean, I'm just saying, right? That's how I'm feeling about Instagram. So we're just going to roll hashtag right now. There it is. FUIG. How about it? Oh, shit. Mike, later. Congrats and good luck. Have a great night, everyone. All right, Tucker, have a good night, brother. Hit my DM, bro. That's coming from NC. And this is the last one coming from NC, guys. And then we have one coming up from Basements. One coming up next from Basements. Let's go. Aquasun in the house. Yo, shout out to everybody, man. My bad. Me Turn, Mark, Disbanded, JRT, Travis, Dope Smoke, Cap, Me Turn, Bobby, Getty Genetics, Raindrop in the house, NC, Aquasun, of course, KCMO, Mary Jane, GMO, Bernard, Cali Sober, Dr. Brown Thumb, Dr. Crispy Thumbs. Okay. Kyle Mancini, shout out. Mike P. Sick in the house. Josh. Shout out to Josh. Let's go. Puff. JRT. Jack Beanstalk. Who else? FU. Zoo. Secret Gardens. Johnny D. I think that might be Johnny Dro. Johnny D. Disbanded. I think I said what's up. Natty Smokes. Let's go. Hagen Doggy in the house. Bent Genetics. Anybody I miss when I see your name pop up, shout out to everybody that's in here right now. There's 70 people. So Secret Gardens, Uncle Puff. Shout out to everybody for coming over to the YouTube. You know, I turned it off on Instagram tonight. I'm not going to lie. I said, fuck it. We're not even on Instagram. We're just here. You know, if you're here, you're here. Jason, shout out. Secret Gardens, let's go. Complexity. All right, I'm going to give you guys one more minute. No, we'll give you guys 20 more seconds to get the hashtags up. And then I'm going to spin this one. It's going to be NC's last giveaway. I'm just saying, I'm used to brown thumb. You got crispy thumb now. It's all good. Tests. Cali Sober test. Flacco, Fast Flower in the house. Skunk Ape Glassworks. Let's go. Basements. And Basements got a giveaway coming up right after this one, guys. I'm going to pin it up on the screen as soon as we do this one. Mr. Let's go. All right, I'm going to spin this right now, guys. Everybody should have had him in. It's been up there for a minute. The Pepper Plug. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Oh, you changed it from your government name? Yeah. All right, let's go. Kyle Mancini. I think I just called his name out. So Kyle Mancini, let me know you're here. Pretty sure I just said his name a second ago. So Kyle, let me know you're here. Lakes Vapor, let's go. Kyle, let me know you're here. Kyle, you got 10 seconds, Kyle. Let me know you're here. His thumb on his girl got Yo, 5 seconds, Kyle Mancini. Don't make me do it, brother. Don't make me do it. 4, 3, Kyle Mancini, 2, 1. Oh, no. I didn't think it was going to happen, guys. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight, but guess what? Kyle Mancini. No, so for you. No, sir. Out of here. Out of here. Out. Oh, he can't. Yo. Very close, my friend. Very, very, very close, my friend. We'll give it to you because you made it before I spent. All right. He got it. He got it the last minute. All good. We giving it to him. That's coming from NC Fisherman. That's coming from NC. Kyle, get with NC. Get with NC. All right, so let me go back to the comments here. So we're going to go here. Okay, so this is going to be a duck race win. Duck race coming up. This is going to be from Basements, guys. He's going to give away 3 packs of zero gravity. Okay, so wait, actually, Basements. Do you want to do it? You want to do 3 different? You want to do 3 different winners? Hey, Basements, let me know if you want to do 3 different winners, right? So we run 3 races, 3 packs. Just let me know. I'm pretty sure you want to do 3 winners, right? I mean, we might as well spread the love, right? So we'll do 3. So there's going to be 3 winners. Zero gravity to Power Couple. Is that what it is? Power Couple? 242 Femmes. So 3 winners coming up, and they're going to come from Basements, guys. He's on Instagram, and you'll just have to let me know how they get in touch with you, Basements. Yeah, just let me know how they get in touch with you, whoever the winners are, just so we make sure they get what they're supposed to get. So here we go. I'm going back to the duck races right now. I'm going to pull the comment down. I have it up there, so I'll pin it back up. But let me go back to the duck race now. Share this tab instead. Let's race again. Let's shuffle it up. Shuffle. All right, shuffle one more time. And good luck, good luck, good luck. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck, guys. The lag is bad on IG, or if they're in your score, you can post. All right, cool. Or on Basement Seeds on IG, or if they are in your Discord, I could post in general. Okay, that sounds good, but I'll make sure. I'm going to save that comment. I'm going to pin it back up for the winners. I'll give away a pack of Alien Frost or another one I have to spare. Winner pays shipping. Let's go. All right, Secret Gardens, I got you saved. I got you saved too. So 3 giveaways coming up from Basements, and then we're going to do a giveaway from Secret Gardens, guys. Wait, I could do a couple packs. Okay, let's go. All right, we got some giveaways coming up, guys. And this is your half step. Bobby, that's you. Your half step. Okay. Let's go. You're growing out. Man, who did I see? You're growing out something. The dog father? You're growing out something from somebody. I was like, oh, okay. Now I know who that is. I can't remember. I think it was the dog father. Maybe I could be wrong though. All right, I need to get a Discord and figure it out. I'm tech retarded. I'm reloading the Slurper. Let's fucking go. All right, cool. So I have all your guys' comments for the giveaways. That was you. Okay, I thought that was you. I'm telling you, bro. My mind is crazy now. I don't know how I remember shit the way that I remember it. I thought it was. I saw that. See? Okay. Because I saw him posted. That's a friend of mine, and I'm like, yo, that's half step. Okay, that's it's cool. I like seeing stuff like that, man. I like seeing you guys come through here and then me seeing stuff like that. And I'm like, that's what's up. So some stuff from Secret Gardens. All right, Amelia. Oh shit. I haven't seen Amelia all night. Amelia, are you here? Amelia Dabs. Let me know you're here, girl. And I'm gonna have to shorten the time down so we get through these next packs. Because the reality is we definitely making it to 11 o'clock. Yeah, he's a really good dude, the dog father. I got a lot of his stuff, man. A lot of his gear. All right, Amelia, let me know you're here. Amelia. Because I do want to get through, because it's going to be 3 packs from Basements. All right, I don't think Amelia's here. I'm just going to say, no soup. No soup. I'm going to step back, man. We're going to go. We're going to try. I'm going to shorten the time down a little bit, too. I'm going to do it down to a minute so we can get through these. Let me go to a minute. Yeah, it's all the windows. Whoever said the lag, it could be. No, and there's a lot going on these screens, to be honest. So, a chicken biscuit? You want to give away a chicken biscuit? Let's go. Oh shit. Yo, Keith, you'll be able to do the hashtag, man. Yeah, just do the hashtag. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna re-pull names. And I just feel like, I have to be fair to everybody that did it. But I'm being fair to everybody in the room at the same time. We're going duck race, hashtag duck race, hashtag duck race. So everybody can win. Everybody can win, even if you guys didn't get in the duck race itself. You guys can still win with the hashtag giveaway. So I feel like it's fair to everybody. And I don't want to go later than 11 o'clock, man. Like, I can't even believe it's almost 11 right now, to be honest. So I just want to get some money. Oh, yo. Damn, bro. This is crazy. I need to shorten it down a little bit more. Dawn of all trades, you need to go play. Yeah, you need to go, play the lottery, bro. For real, you need to go play the lottery, bro. I'm just saying. I mean, actually, you know what, John? I was going to say your win is from – that win was actually from somebody else. But I know you're cool, so I know you're cool with it. So I'm just going to let it – we're going to run it back. Let it go. We got 3 winners coming up from basement seeds – or basements. I might even have to shorten it down a little bit more. I'm saying let's go to Atlantic City. Luckiest duck alive. Facts. Yeah, dude, he got to figure it out somehow. I don't even know how. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. South Jersey in the lead with 8 seconds left. Uncle Puff up there. Hoodstar again. Damn, Hoodstar. Man, we getting the same winners now. All right, listen, man. I feel like the fairest thing to do is I mean, John's in here and Hoodstar's in here. It is from a different, nah, here. Fuck it. They already won once. Let's just do it again. Here. I'm going to start to take them off, I guess. I'm not sure why. Hey, man, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't say. All I know is I want to get some winners here. Yeah, but we're going to pass it. Okay. All right, cool. Perfect. Yeah, we're going to try to get 3 new winners. I'm going to cut this down to 30 seconds, to be honest, in a minute. I'm doing my best over here, guys. A chicken biscuit and a zip of flour. Oh, a zip of flour? Let's go. I want the chicken biscuit. No, I want the zip. All right, let's go. Uncle Pup in the lead. 18 seconds left. Who's it going to be? Look at Tim. Look at Tim. Damn, Tim just hit the nitrous for real. Wow. He about to run out. John Tron. We're going to definitely get a new winner this time. Looks like it's going to be John Tron. All right, John Tron, are you here? John Tron, are you in the house? John Tron, are you here? Oh, let's go. John Tron's here. All right, cool. All right, John Tron. I'm going to hear it while right here. You're going to get with basement. Wait, I have his other comment saved. Hold on. So you're going to get with him on right there. So make sure you get with him on Instagram, Basement Seeds. All right. Here you go. I'm going to spin it back. I'm going to shorten the time down. Let's get 2 more winners. We'll go 30 seconds. Let's try to get these winners in. I'm gonna do 30 seconds. 30. Let's go. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm just, I sat there and was like, oh, we might not make, we'll try to make it to 11 o'clock. Sure enough, man, I should have known better. I should have known better. Because we're definitely going to make it to 11. We're going to make it just to 11 o'clock, guys. So I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Here we go. Let's see who this is. All right, GMO 415. I'm pretty sure you're in here as well. GMO 415. Let me know you're here. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Basement, of course. GMO 415. I'm pretty sure you're in here, brother. Let me know you're here. GMO 415. Are you still here? There he is. All right, perfect. So that's going to you. I'm going to leave it pinned up there, Basements. Hit him up on Instagram. It's pinned up there. I got you written down. And let's spin it right back. Oh, actually, hey, let's finish it out with 2 hashtags. All right, let's finish it out with 2 hashtags because I feel like the people in here that haven't, we're gonna run here. Let's do 2 a hashtag, and actually let's do. I think that's how you have it, right? Hold on. Base MINTZ. Basements. All right, here you go. There it is. So use that hashtag. I'll give you guys a minute. If you like GMO, you should like this. Hell yeah. Sure enough, our community prices were the best. Most loving and accepting community. Yeah, deadheads, man. That's it. That's all I know. Like, I seen you with the half step, and I'm like, you gotta like the dead. I don't know if half step had to do with the dead, but when I saw your screen name, to me, immediately, what did I think of? I thought of the dead. I thought of, Mississippi half step when I saw your screen name. I don't know if you like the dead, but you just brought up the dead, so I'm gonna assume you do. But hell yeah. All right, so we're gonna do 2 more after this, and then we're gonna be done with the night, guys. 2 more. 1 more. This is the last one for basements, and then we're gonna do 2 from a half step. I forget his name on here. I just forgot. From Bobby. We're gonna do 2 more from Bobby, and that's gonna be he's gonna be on Instagram as half step 02. And then we're gonna be done because we're running up to 11 o'clock right now. Both had to do with the dead and the musical interval. All right, let's go. I figured the half, it just for me, obviously, I thought of Mississippi half step right away. Oh, I had one. Okay. Oh, yeah, Secret Gardens. I got you down too. Actually, I do have you in there. Let me see. Secret Gardens. Yep, I got you, Secret Gardens. And I got half step out. So yeah, I got both of you guys lined up. So we'll have 3 more giveaways to end the night with after this, guys. I did a Ramblin' Rose painting and won first place my senior year. Can I see it, Sunken Ships? Can I see it? I'm just saying, Scott. She definitely, I'm just saying. Just saying. Yeah, we're gonna be on Saturday night. You in again? Is that what you mean? Saturday night. Yep, we're gonna do giveaways Saturday night. Auctions and giveaways on Saturday night. I might do one on here. Considering we got 70 people in here pretty like steady, I might as well do it on here. Why even Instagram kiss my ass. That's how I feel. And a deadhead, of course, sound like a good name. Let's go. I still like it 15 years later. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, I think we're good to go. I'm about to spin this. Let's go. Yo, last chance, guys. Get those hashtags in. If anybody wants to do this, basements, hashtag basements. I'll give you guys about 25 more seconds. That's it. Here it goes again. Way cooler. I think he's got. Man, I just joke with you guys. You know, I just fuck with you guys, bruh. I'm just. Oh man. All right, I'm spinning it. Y'all had enough time, man. Y'all had enough time. Here we go. Here we go. Bam. All right, so this is going to be coming from. Let me put his thing back up just so you guys know who to hit up. Hold on. All right, so Disbanded Brotherhood. Disbanded Brotherhood. Let me know you're here. And this is going to come from right there. Wait, let me go back to the live comments. All right, Disbanded Brotherhood. Let me know you're here, bro. Let's go. All right, Disbanded Brotherhood is here. All right, congrats. So make sure you guys get with Basements. You guys see it's Basements Seeds on Instagram. So there you go. I got you guys written down. You guys need me to remind you how to find it, whatever the case may be. But just know it's real easy. Hit them up in the DMs, and I appreciate you, Basement Seeds. I appreciate you, brother. All right, so now we're gonna go to the road. Okay, so Bob. Okay, so this is gonna come. Let me put his first comment back up. Well, this is gonna come from Halfstep, which is Bobby, and he's gonna do a couple packs of RKS dog hybrids, Durban Stomper, the Field Trip Moms, and he's telling you what the Field Trip Moms is in the comments right. So there's going to be 2 giveaways. I'm going to use the hashtag. I'm going to use the hashtag. It's way quicker, and that is, you know, if you're in here, you're in here, and that's the point of the night I'm at right now because we're just about done. So let's do another one, and we're going to do half step. We're going to do, bam. Let's do this. Bam. Get it, boy. Get it, boy. There you go. It's been about a year since I won. What do you mean he just won again? This Banda hasn't won. He hasn't won. Yeah, this Banda hasn't won. This Bandit Brotherhood won. He didn't win again. That's the first time he won. Let's go. Spanish Dre in the house. Spanish Casey's in here too. Let's go. Spanish Dre, Spanish Casey, Aqua Sun. Let's go. Benar, Puff. On delay. Maybe you want to go back. Yeah, go out and come back in if there's a lag. Blowing trees. Oh shit. David, Mary Jane. All right, I'm gonna give you guys about. It's you, yeah. It's all good. I'm gonna give you guys about 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, man. And this is coming from Halfstep. I only win when I'm not here. Spanish Drain Casey. Yep. Spanish Fly. All right, guys. I'm about to do this one right here. Everybody should have had enough time to get the hashtag up because I see, you know, there's no reason for me to just wait. And here we go. I'm about to spin it right now. And then we have 2 more giveaways coming up after this. So here we go, guys. Oh, I see another person just got an entry in. So everybody good, right? And then we're good. The hashtag's been up there. You'll have another chance. So here we go. Let me take that off the screen for a minute so you guys can see. All right, Chris Reno. Chris Reno. This is coming from Half Step 02 from Instagram. Chris Reno, let us know you're here. I wonder who holds the record of being no soup. I don't know. That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. The people's caller ID comes up. Oh, with your Google name. All right, let's go. Chris, you're going to get with Bobby. All right, so Bobby is actually Half Step 02. If you have any questions, just hit me up tomorrow, and I'll make sure you get with your, who you're supposed to get with. So he's here. All right, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more from Half Step, which is Bobby. I'm going to put this up one more time so you guys know. So you guys can see his screen name on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram especially. All right, let's do one more. Let me switch up the hashtag. We'll do, I'm just going to do Dark Star again, which is easy. Let's do Dark Star one more time, and then we'll finish it out with one more. So there you go. Dark Star is it. Slurricane 7, always fire effects. Let's go. And you guys don't wait. I'm past 3 hours right now. We're past 11 o'clock. It's hard to sit here for 3 hours. So, I'm going to give you guys 30 seconds to get these hashtags in. There's going to be the second win coming from Half Step, and then we have one more. That is going to end the night. So this giveaway, one more giveaway, and then I'm out of here. Out of here. So thanks for all the people that did giveaways tonight. Absolutely, Travis. It's great when we come together like that. Appreciate you going longer. No worries, bro. My pleasure, man. Thanks for another great night, Dark. Thank you, Me Turn. Thank you, everybody in here. Appreciate all you guys. What are we at? 29. Let's go. Last chance. Last call to get those hashtags up there right now, guys. I'm going to give you guys about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to spin this one. Then we got one more coming to you guys. I got something in the mail for you, Dark. Oh, shit. Yo, the last thing you guys sent me, I love. I wear that all the time. So I can't wait to see what it is. Hopefully it's something I can taste. All right, we spinning it, guys. We're about to spin it right now. Hopefully you guys got your hashtags in. Here we go. This one is coming from Half Step 02. And then we have one more coming up after this. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Let's go. Keith, got our stuff in the mail today. That makes me very happy, Sunken Chips. I'm glad you guys got that. You guys got it so fast, too. I don't know. It felt like it got to you guys really fast. I'm not going to lie, like really fast. We need to pitch in to get you a urinal. I'm good. Shit, I'm straight. I got a bladder like I don't even know, dude. The craziest. I'll be hanging out with people, and they'll be like having no, dude. I go to the bathroom. I like pee like twice a day, bro. Like I'm good. I'm straight. I can sit for hours, dude. I don't know. I guess it's a good thing, not a bad thing, right? So anyway, Keith, there he is right there. Congratulations. So you're gonna get with Half Step 02, Keith. That is coming to you, Keith. Congrats, congratulations, congrats. I got my parallel packs today, Dark. Super excited. Let's go. Hell yeah. Never breaks the seal. Okay, so here. Let me just make sure you guys know that came from Bobby, man. Shout out to Bobby, aka Half Step 02 on Instagram. Appreciate you, bro. Big time. and then we're going to go to Secret Gardens. All right, this is going to be the last giveaway tonight, guys. Last giveaway tonight. He is the same on Instagram, except his E's are 3s. So you feel me? Secret Gardens with 3s is E's. That's how you'll know. But I got you guys. If anybody doesn't follow him, I'm going to write it down anyway. I'll make sure you guys know where to go. All right, so this is going to be a pack of Alien. Wait, let me put this up here. Sorry. Oh, wait. So, okay, I'm going to give away a pack of Alien Forest or another one I have to spare if winner pays shipping. So winner has to pay shipping, guys. You know, the pack is free. The pack is free. Shipping is not. Just be aware of that. If anybody has an issue with that, that's sort of like a you problem, not an us problem, because, you know, the pack is free. Post office charges us for shipping. So it is what it is. You got to pay shipping on the packs. All right. All right. So let me put his up. We're going to do one more hashtag and we will do this. We'll just do, bam. Let's just do this. Hold on. What did I just do? All right, did I do that right? I feel like I spelled it wrong. Is that not spelled right? Am I spelling it wrong? Wait, S-E. Why would I feel like I'm spelling it wrong? I don't know. That's the way he has it spelled. So let's go. That's the way. Yeah, Secret Gardens. Why? You know when you see words after you've been sitting up all night and you're like, why does it not look right? It doesn't look right for some reason. I don't know what it is, man. Either way, it doesn't matter. We good to go. There's the hashtag. Good luck, good luck, good luck. I'm going to give you guys about 45 seconds to get those in. Is it because it's caps? It just looks so odd to me right now. But then again, I've been looking at this screen all night, dude. So, yeah, I don't know. But either way, that's what it is, man. You guys got 30 seconds. Get those hashtags in now. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. And again, yo, shout out to everybody that hung out all night for 3 hours. Huge shout out to Lou, you know, to Lou from Gene Traders. Lou is a good dude. My pleasure to have him come on. And you know, Lou's a good dude. So it was a good conversation. Shout out to Fisherman. Always a good time with Fisherman. Shout out to UFO, who was supposed to be here, who couldn't make it. UFO, most likely I'll get him next week to talk about the new drops. And shout out to everybody that stayed in here, hung out, and you know, hangs out with us always on Wednesday nights. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to the YouTube if you're not already. Go like the stuff, go watch the stuff. And you know, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, man, because of you guys. So, but I'm gonna give you guys about 10 more seconds to do this. I'm gonna spin this. And that's going to be it for the night. Last giveaway of the night is right here. I'm going to give you guys another second or two. Last chance, y'all. Last chance, y'all. Thanks for the channel. Absolutely, man. I love doing this. I'm going to never stop. I'm going to try to bring you guys different breeders and, you know, all these guys that I work with. I'm trying to get to come through at different times. And I've done, you know, we've had a pretty good line up, a cast of characters I have been through here. From in-house, who was in here earlier, to Fresh Coast, to Romulan, to Aficionado. You guys go back and look, you'll see all this stuff on there. Sin City, man, I can keep going. The list is long. The list is long. Go watch them. But all right, that's it. Here we go. Here we go, guys. I'm going to spin it. Good luck, good luck, good luck. And again, I appreciate you guys very much, man. I appreciate you guys very much. I know, Mike. I'm trying, bro. I'm trying my best. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. Oh, no, we can't have this guy. No, the new guy can't win twice. No, we spin it back. No, no, no. I'm just spinning it right back. I'm just saying, I'll double it up if I have to. Let's just get another. Oh, no, we can't let that happen again either. No, 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 no. No, I want a different winner, man. I'm just saying, don't anybody get upset. You know, let's get a new winner. Come on, man. My live, my rules. Cali Sober gets it. Let's go. There he is, Cali Sober. All right, you're going to get it. Cali Sober is going to get with Secret Gardens. All right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you, guys. Much love. Now, shout out to NC Fisherman, Basement Seeds, Half Step, and Secret Garden as well. All right. I appreciate you guys for coming through and giving back. You guys rock. Everybody else in here, man, I appreciate everybody. Y'all stay safe. I will see you guys Saturday night. Hit me up tomorrow in the DMs on Instagram if you have any questions at all for me. Besides that, again, y'all have a good night. Peace.